It's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and I'm back with another video, bringing you guys the latest in these social media streets. Thank you guys for tapping into Blonay Media. Now, the truth, tea, and rumors I'm about to give you and bring y'all today is either going to shock you, inform you, or make you mad. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this now. If y'all ain't heard, okay, and it's not like we have not noticed that Marsh and Chrisean are no longer friends. Now, if you ask me, that took place in and around the time that Chrisean fought the Compton chicks, if you guys remember. And it looks like Marsh is finally coming out, okay, with a little bit of clickbait, okay, because we all thought that, was it a foursome? What was y'all doing? Was it a video? Was it a corn? What, you know what I'm saying? Was it a skit? Or was y'all freaky deaky like that, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into this, but Marsh says that Chrisean get on her damn nerves. Okay? Chrisean get on her nerves. She always complaining. Something wrong with people. And the thing that rang true with that is I remember Jay said the same damn thing. Right? And this brings me back to the fact that we know that everybody ain't lying. Now I'm about to show you the video that led up to the live that we all were supposed to tune into. So thank God. Shout out to the content creators out there that caught this. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. But we all know from the videos that we've seen that if you don't co-sign with Chrisean's BS, she don't like it. Right? We've heard other people say this. CHASITY. Okay. A few of her other friends. If she don't like somebody and she finds a problem with somebody, she wants you to either agree with her or find a problem with that person as well. If she's disgruntled and upset or mad or angry, she wants you to be that too, right? So it's basically like she wants you to bounce off of her energy, which is usually negative. Some are saying even demonic, all right? Definitely toxic, you guys, all right? I could see from the get-go that it was a toxic environment, but let's go ahead and get into the video so you can hear what Marsh had to say, okay? First, let me go ahead and show you this little clickbait that she went on ahead and got us all lured in and watching, okay? Well, at least some of us. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Make sure you guys join the society. Hype me up in the chat. Shout out to my VIPs, mods, and members. Thank you guys for holding me down. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Now, let me go ahead and bring this up. And you guys go ahead and take a look at this clip. All right, so you see this clip that she posted on her IG page, all right? And the thing about this is she's going to go ahead and explain exactly what this is and what was going on. Now, if y'all little dirty mind went there and y'all thought they was really doing some something, she's going to really explain to y'all what's going on. But what made it clickbait for me is not the fact that she put that out for our minds to wander, but the fact that after that, she put lover or friends on her IG page, as y'all see. Okay. Now, girl, this was the messy part because you wanted us to choose lovers or friends. Okay. All right. And I know Valentine's Day is coming up. I just thought that it was a little kind of messy, a little clickbaity, but let's get into what she had to say. Okay, you guys, let me show you guys this one more time. And there was more on there. I just wanted to show you guys this short clip that kind of set off this story time. And I'm going to let y'all look and be the judge. A lot of times, I mean, not a lot, but she's done this a couple of other times and she kind of fizzles, if you ask me. But y'all, let's get in the tea, because she said some things that she probably thought it wasn't tea, but it's tea, okay? And the shit she was trying to say that was tea wasn't tea. If you catch my, if you know, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let me bring this up. Hold on, you guys. Let me pull up my YouTube. And you guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe, y'all. And thanks for holding me down. Thank you for letting the sister roll, y'all. Let me get into this YouTube. All right, so let me pull this up for you guys. Make sure you guys can see it as well. Hold on. Now, she's going to go into why they are not friends anymore. Basically, I'm saying why they fell out. Now, even going into this video, I'm thinking, because we already knew that they wasn't hanging out, right? We kind of assumed that they weren't friends anymore because, hello, it wasn't just the fact that she moved to Baltimore either, okay? But I thought it's because it could have been because of the fight in Compton, right? The fight in Compton. And the fact that she didn't fight, you know what I'm saying, jump in and help her or whatever I'm saying. Now, let's go ahead. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Hold on, y'all. Now, I don't know how many of you guys were thinking the same thing, but I definitely want to know why they fell the fuck out, okay? I'm going to let you guys go ahead and hear what she had to say, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Now, you know we got to play by the YouTube rules, y'all, okay? So, hold on, y'all. Let me take this down and bring this up. And I do want to let you guys know that this is a reaction and commentary live channel. This is strictly my opinion and my POV on the latest social media buzz. I want to thank you guys for watching, okay? Let's play by the YouTube rules, y'all. Please keep the chat YouTube friendly, no bad words, stay on topic, no content creators in the chat, no pow emojis, no links, no soliciting, no promo, no blatant racism. And thank you guys for watching, all right? So let's go ahead and get into this. And here's the video, you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think. And I will be tapping in. Shout out to Twitch Clips. Okay. And let's get into this, you guys.
Of things that happen, but in all, I would just say that people grow apart. And, you know, we had an extremely codependent relationship. And recently, I feel like, you know, we rekindled, we reconnected, whatever. But that's not where I'm at no more with my life. So I think that when you talk about specifically Chrisean, I think she's still used to that codependent relationship that we had in the past. And see, me, I had to go through so much after everything happened, just in the process of everything happening, when everything took off. From the preliminary state to when everything took off to the downfall of everything, I had to deal with all of that. So I just feel like in present day, I have to be more cautious than I was in the past. Like, I have a son by myself, you know, like I don't have a baby father like everybody else. My baby father is deceased, so my circumstances is a little different than other people. So I don't have the room to just be like messing up like that, you know. And I'm not young. I mean, I'm young, but you know, I'm in my late 20s, so I'm gonna be 30 soon. So I don't got time for games, you know. Like I gotta grow up. So that's pretty much that. Jay, nothing ever really happened with me and Jay. It's just the fact that it's just it just was a strained attachment.
Let me go ahead and pull this video back up for you guys so you guys can hear what Marsh has to say about this whole situation. You know what my question is. Why you not riding for Junior? Why you not riding for Junior? But let's go ahead and get back into this, you guys.
Towards this direction, you know what I'm talking about? And the shit worked. Like, that's why you're here right now. But we was all collectively working, doing what we gotta do, but it's just certain shit I'm not doing no more. So that's just what it is. It's just what it is. Yeah, for all y'all who thought that I was gonna get on here and start spilling like personal tea about people's life and shit, I'm not that type of bitch. I feel like a lot of y'all thought I was trolling anyway. That was just a little like, that was a real moment, but that wasn't like what y'all probably thought it was. That was y'all thinking in y'all own brain. Y'all need to get out the gutter. But me, I was just doing my job. But yeah, that's something I don't really care about that no more, to be honest. I don't care about being friends with either one of them, to be honest. It was great while it lasted. But what I can say is that the benefits and the beautiful things that developed in that friendship, I will always remember and I will always hold on to. And there's shit that they did for me and I did for them. But there's things that they did for me that I can never take away from them, and I wouldn't want to take away from them, and that they forever hold that space in my heart. Like, damn, this person did X, Y, and Z, and I give them that credit and they flowers for that. But then there's some shit that was going on that I can live without.
Now, I'm not saying that they didn't have a genuine friendship at all. Okay, I'm not taking or negating that from her. And everybody interprets a good friendship or a real friendship in different ways. So I definitely can't take that away from her. But I feel that there was a little bit more. Along with this just being a tease, hee hee, kiki, I'm just playing. This was just a video that we did and just never was released or came out. Yeah, we get that. But why would you use that as the bait? I just feel like it went a little bit further just in the way that she's talking. I believe that somebody slept with somebody. I believe that there's some truth to that video, even though that video may not be the truth. Okay? The fact that you guys were so comfortable in doing that, because everybody ain't just going to do that. Okay? You can't just walk into any room with 4 or more friends and be like, hey, this is what I want y'all to do. I'm finna film y'all. Okay? I want everybody on everybody. Okay, I want you to act like you eating her coochie. Girl, I want you to kiss her, and then I want you to act like you know what I'm saying? You can't just walk into any room and get no 4 women, 4, 5 women that are friends or close friends or roommates or inner circle. Like You feel me? Nothing against freaky deakiness or spur of the moment type shit. But don't just be coming at us like you just some straight up G. Like you could just walk into any room and get any faux hoes that's, you know what I'm saying, close together like they were. Like, you're my best friend and you live with us and y'all ain't never got freaky. Girl, you ain't gonna say nothing about the D-rugs because there was some D-rugs going on. Were you doing it too? Are the rumors true about her doing it? Because y'all wasn't just over there sober, acting like that, taking that shit. You ain't gonna fool us. You ain't gonna make us believe that for nothing. And just that clip alone when she was trying to get y'all to drink, and I don't know if it was popping a pill, but I know she was trying to get y'all to drink. Now, Jay didn't already said you was trying to get her to do something she didn't want to do. And we put a 10 on the 2 on that. Okay? So back to this, but girl, yeah. You left out some shit. And why you ain't riding for Junior? Why you not riding for Junior? Keep that in mind. Because what? Let's keep going, y'all.
So, and I feel like that comes with all relationships. And if people can't, you feel me, operate on boundaries and the things that people need to do, then what's best for you? Because I'm going to do what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how that went, y'all. Let me see. Do y'all want anything? So, what the story? Did you just get here or something? You can't just come in here talking about when the story. I told y'all to been come. I said 9 o'clock. It's not damn 9:07. That's still kind of early. Y'all want to talk about Zeus? I'm gonna do another talk, and I'm gonna talk about the baddie chain. I'm gonna talk about how that all came apart, how that all came about. But basically, our friendship came to an end because things are seasonal, and I just feel like Chrisean don't respect my boundaries. So I can't be around nobody that don't respect my boundaries.
Remember when we talked about that cult-like mentality and that cult-like vibe we were getting, that cult-like silence? She's telling you right here, she didn't respect her boundaries.
And she probably feel like that about some shit with me. Is it certain shit I ain't doing? True. So I just feel like an executive decision was made to separate. When it came to baddies this season around, I ended up on baddies because, you know, that was her repaying me for being a real bitch. So when she came and we linked back up last year in 2025, you know, everybody was in their spaces, but, you know, I'm a real bitch, so I'm able to hold my bitches down. And that's something that's always going to be intact. Like, if Sean or Jay called me right now and was really having a real emergency, I got their back. It's not that deep to me. It's just certain things, like on a day-to-day basis, you got to have a really good relationship to, like, you have to have a really good relationship with somebody to be with them every single day. The only person I have been with every single day since they came on this earth was my child. I can't be with nobody every single day. So if we probably get more time apart, then yeah, it could probably be a little bit more of a better relationship. Were we sleeping together? I'm not a lesbian. I've had lesbian interactions, but I'm not just out here trying to get no coochie. You know? Does that make sense? Like, where the pussy at?
You're not a lesbian, but you have lesbian interactions, girl. That's exactly what we're talking about. Okay. That's the part of the street I was coming from too. Yeah. You had a lesbian interaction. So did y'all sleep together or not? We didn't say y'all had to motherfucker be in a polyamorous relationship. We didn't say you had to get married. But just you saying that lets us know that it's more likely than not. Okay. I'm just entertaining it because I'm trying to figure out why she would choose that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how many people made it to her live. I don't even know what platform she's on. I don't know if this is Bigo or TikTok, but it's not Instagram, I don't think. Or is she on Instagram? Do they give gifts on Instagram now? I don't know. I don't know what platform she's on, but I don't know what the turnout was, okay? I don't know how well her little clout click bait shit worked. But it just brings the question, it brings to mind, did y'all really, you know what I'm saying? Not even once in a while, and you know what I'm saying? So let's get back into the tea, y'all.
I'm looking for the hoe. It's like, yeah, I'm not out here looking for the hoes. You know what I'm saying? That honestly, okay. So that video about the sleeping together part, that was a song that Shorty had made, and we was doing a music video to it. But I don't think that song or that music video ever dropped. So that was that. It's y'all that put shit on shit. I posted it because I can post what I want. I would say like nothing bad really happened. It's just like I be getting irritated and I just be like, girl, no. And when I get irritated, I get kind of mean. And honestly, I be hurting Chrisean'S feelings. She be acting like I be hurting her feelings. So like, why you being mean? I be like, girl, you get on my fucking nerves. Like, it's really like, it's that type of dialogue. It's like, it's not really as complicated as y'all would want to make or turn and twist shit into being. It's not that complicated. It's really not that deep. It's just like, you ain't got sisters, y'all ain't got friends. Like, how is y'all interactions with y'all friends?
Why we can't get the full story if it's just that simple and ain't even that deep? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to answer the hard-hitting questions, sister. That's all I got to say. All right? You ain't doing, girl, we already 8 minutes in. You ain't told us nothing we don't already know.
You said I'm a crew hopper? What makes you, I'm a crew hopper? How am I a crew hopper? I don't got no crew. At this point, I'm an individual and I'm networking and I fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. And that's what I be talking about when it comes to certain shit. It's like, y'all think what y'all think because I don't really talk that much. I don't. So y'all only hear everything from one perspective, and that's the person that talks the most. So at the end of the day, I can't really care too much about what y'all think, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really, my primary focus is to work. So we're gonna talk about baddies, but that's gonna be a whole nother day. And I'm gonna go into deep elaboration about that. But okay, let's talk about our friendship. What part y'all want to start from the beginning? When it came to that video, y'all think we was okay, so look, let's talk about this. Y'all can't be this slow. The video that I posted on my Instagram with the content of us like being in that bed, that was a music video. There's literally a cameraman right there. So y'all think we was filming fucking each other? Like, let me be like the devil's advocate real quick, like, and feed into y'all dirty ass minds. We were literally filming a music video, okay? in the music video, there's a part where you say, I'm tired of these niggas, might just go lesbian. So that was just the video. Okay.
Now, don't get mad at us for some of the minds that did wander, okay? It's perfectly humanly normal when you think about it. But the fact that there was a rumor that TESEHKI had slept with Blueface, if you guys remember, and the fact that she would even release an X tape like it was nothing, like she was putting out an infomercial, it just makes us think, okay? It insinuates, and I don't know if I'm reading too much into this, but why would you put that up out of everything and then explain it away like that? Of course, we didn't think that y'all would, come on now. But I think it indicates something. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing. But you know what? At the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, and what we're about to get into, it really doesn't matter. We don't give a fuck. We don't.
And y'all just never saw it, so it was just like, oh, this is funny. Let's see what they make of this. If I be doing shit to see what the fuck y'all make of it. But anyway, so basically, it was me and my sister. My baby father had just passed away. This is in 2020, end of 2020. And I'm going into this store. I'm trying to get into this check cashing place because I'm drinking and finessing right now. Chrisean right here by her crib, so she come out to 7-Eleven. And I'm walking into the 7-Eleven and we bump into each other and I dropped $30,000 on the ground. She helped me pick my money up. We went back to the car. My older sister was in the car. So we ended up going to her apartment. We had to pee, but she was like, oh, somewhere on my toilet. So we pissed in the tub, girl. I know, crazy, right? But I don't know, this exchange, it was just real ghetto. Like, I feel like I don't know people that have these type of exchanges in LA. Like, forget the part that's kind of like gross. But it's just like, to me, that was like, oh, you like from the hood, huh? For real. So it was like certain things, you know, because people don't usually do that. So I was like, oh, okay, like this is different. So, and it felt familiar, like something that I reconcile with. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then I had just started my lash business. And this is what I mean when I say certain people, you can't take certain things away from them. So Chrisean was like literally my model head. I learned how to do lashes by fucking her up over and over again. So I did not know how to do lashes at first. I sucked at it. And she was one of the only people that would let me fuck her eye up over and over again. So this is what I be talking about, like,
Girl, you take a long time. Now, I don't know how good or bad you do lashes. I got full faith in you, but girl, you be talking over people because right now, y'all know she really doing somebody's lashes. Okay? She's doing somebody's lashes, just talking and talking and talking over this person and taking forever. I'm like, girl, you don't get up here and concentrate on my lashes. But maybe they have a little, you know, maybe they already knew they were going live. Maybe it's just kind of like a setup or whatever. But I remember when I showed you guys that video and she was doing Chrisean'S lashes, they kept getting up, laying down, getting up. That shit was like it took forever. Like, how long does it take? If somebody could tell me, like, average, like if I were to go in and get whatever those called individuals, how long does that shit take? The what?
like certain people, like even though people have flaws or whatever, there's certain things about our relationship that was really beautiful, and those are the things that I cherish. So she let me was my little model head, and I was always doing her lashes, fucking her up until I got good at it. And I would practice on all of them. This is when Jay was like starting her nail business, all that type of stuff. For me, I just went all the way with my shit. I was like, all right, I'm really gonna do these lashes, whatever. So then boom, I started doing that or whatever. And then I had ended up meeting Jay too. Jay and Chrisean was already friends. And then so I ended up meeting Jay, and then Jay's like, Chrisean's like, fuck with Jay for real. Like, you know, like this is my other main man type shit. Or so I'm like, all right, cool, like we could do this, like let's figure out what we doing. So then, you know, everything was getting better and better as far as like us like coexisting with each other. Like, it was very fun, it was very light, it was very airy, and we was on the fucking grind. So then one day Jay like, there's this casting for Blueface Bad Girls Club, you should do it, Chrisean. Chrisean auditioned, but you know, Jay's from LA. I'm not even from LA. So that's the thing. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from California. Jay's from LA. She's from Los Angeles. Sean from Baltimore. So we got a little mix going on for real. So Jay find this because, you know, she got her hands and feet on the ground because it's her city. So she could probably get certain notifications that we don't know. So then that's when Chrisean do her shit. Assigned to that with Wood, but
okay, so Jay, who said that she was the one that put Chrisean off, but Chrisean on, but she denied it. It turns out that that was true. She's the one who put you on to go and try out because she had boots on the ground. She had connects. She's from LA, right? That's normally what happens when you're young and you connected. You get, you know what I'm saying? You get the hookup. You know what's going on. So she was telling the truth. That's why people call Chrisean a habitual liar and a manipulator. Okay? A compulsive liar. Over 6, 7, 8 people have said that. I counted. So that was true. Now, this was their first real break. This was their first touch of success. Because remember, she said they all started out on the same playing field. Nobody was famous. Nobody was popular. Nobody was more. Okay? They first pop off was Chrisean making it into the Blue Girls Club, which she was given that opportunity or alerted an opportunity. She put you on. Jay put you on. And see, that's the thing about Chrisean. She don't like to give credit where credit's due. And if it's not about her, it ain't about nobody. That would get on anybody's nerve. I'm surprised y'all stuck around because, girl, you talking about you met her in 2020. We in 2026. So you put up with 6 years with this person? Let's keep going, y'all, because what? Somebody said pathological liar. Yes. You say she hooked blew up with Chrisean. Jay did say I did that a while back. Yep. She was the one, she was like, I'm the one who did it. Habitual liar, LOL. Please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, y'all. That's how it's going down. But if they know what they're doing, it's different for some. Or you talking about the lashes? Yeah, I can't believe it take an hour an eye. Well, girl, this girl must have been up here an hour and a half an eye. Okay. But like I said, she probably knew, hey, I'm about to go live. I'm gonna act like I'm doing your lash, or if you don't mind doing a lash. I mean, at least I hope she did. Because bitch, I hope she signed up for that. Or maybe she's doing it for free. I wouldn't give a damn. I don't want nobody just talking over me. Y'all gonna see in a minute. Y'all gonna see in a minute how she talking over her right in her face. Like, damn. Marsh is also a cloud chaser. Chrisean was her key. Exactly. They feed off each other. Y'all have to understand that. That's why we're on nobody's side. We're on hashtag Save Junior side. We on Luella's side. We on Pink Face side. We on Javon's side. Now that might be a little disrespectful. We on Journey's side. We on Javon's side. Okay? These people feed off each other because there was a reason how and why and when and who and what you stayed around this long. Okay? While she was treating y'all like redhead stepchildren, talking to y'all any old kind of way, turned y'all into some cult-like, I don't know what. And y'all think I'm putting a 10 on 2? Y'all think, why you want to call him a cult? Why you want to go? Just keep listening. Just keep listening. That's why I tell y'all, get y'all fly swatter ready. Come after the flies before you come for us. My chat. All right? Before you come for me in my chat, get your fly swatter and come for the fly. Here go one right here. Her name is Marsh. Smash that beat. Okay?
we still like her anchors because now we like, okay, this is we getting somewhere. Okay, then after we did that or whatever, right? After we get somewhere, we meet Blue. We're having a time of our life. Okay, it's fun because they're not in no relationship yet or nothing. Like it's just fun. We always go in the arcade. We just always doing fun lifestyle stuff, like having great times all the time. Then when the relationship aspect started to become a thing between them, that's when shit got real. So Jay had already like, because mind you, remember Jay found the hosting, so Jay already get put on as road manager off the rip. Me, I'm low key. I'm trying to. I sit back. I let shit play out because I already got my own lane. I'm trapping and shit. So this is another blessing. This is the thing that helped me. You feel me? Get transition from my street life to just kind of doing corporate things, because when we start making money doing shows and all that type of stuff, we was all busting down the bread, because at that point we're friends, but we on this mission together, so now we can employ each other. Now we have money to split, share, and just profit off of, right? So that's what we start doing, making money for real. This is the part where y'all miss out on, because it's like we didn't film a lot of this stuff, but this is the part where it's like we was really sharking shit, really on some real nigga shit, really making shit happen, really making plays, really making moves, really connecting. Then all the crazy shit start happening. Then all like, oh, I'm cutting you off, all this type of stuff start happening. Everything's still going good, but I say for myself, what I say that I fucked up at is a lot of things started changing. Because like, for example, my baby daddy passed away. So I was celibate. Initially, I was celibate. Then I started having sex again. So now I got sexual sin on my body, but I'm meshing with the same people. So this is a part where people don't like to take accountability at. Like I start participating in sin that I wasn't participating in when we first became friends, and probably vice versa for other than. So now there's room for the devil to attack our situation. And that's what the fuck he did. He come to steal, kill, and destroy.
Do I sound like a broken record? Or did I not say the same thing? Not but 2-3 videos back. Now she's telling you herself. I just use different wording. They were in a toxic environment. That house was toxic. The relationship that she had with Chrisean behind the scenes, BTS, was toxic. It was built on toxicity. It wasn't built on anything real. And she just said it out her mouth. She started living in sin that she wasn't in before when they was first together. Somehow they got caught up in this, and she lost herself in the process. Toxic house. That's how that cult-like silence was able to exist. Right? That Jim Jones effect that make people lose their damn self and do what you want, say what you want, like bend at your whim. Like what? A cult leader. I'm just using that as a reference to get through to y'all what I'm trying to say. And she's saying it just in a different way. Because she puts in the context, she's like, all this crazy shit started happening. Well, what crazy shit? Can you elaborate? She don't want to elaborate. That's where the real tea is. What the crazy shit that, and you know, all the crazy shit that started happening. What crazy shit? Do tell. See how she skips the, the real meat and potatoes of the tea, and then gives us the little appetizers, the little scraps around the real tea. So I feel like we is drinking piss. What y'all say? You think we drinking piss? Or we just getting the appetizers? Yeah.
And then that's what started happening. Things started going left and right, this way, that way, and shit just started getting confusing. But not so much with us, our friendship at this time. Like, we still thugging it out, but we just going through it. Then when we go ahead and move forward with certain things, like get in the house and all that type of stuff, like this is when we should have been programming the shark and shit the hardest, but this is when we all fell into like being focused on the wrong things, and then that led to where it led to. So as the relationship of us, like, it's just something worth like analyzing for the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was a very great experience. I got a lot of project management experience. Well, like record work, like things that I did with Snapchat, things that I did with Franco, which is the merch guy. I really used to handle the merch for real until I didn't. So I have fun doing those things because I really have a love for business. But then when everything just started getting messy, like I'm saying, like when it came like to our family aspects, all that type of shit, like we was all mixed together. Like all our families been mixed together. All of that's already been what it was, like before the cameras and shit came out. Then when we finally went on baddies, like publicly, that's when y'all wanted to act like I was a bad friend or something and I play fucking business. But I got my own sisters to manage. I never cared to fight nobody's sister. It was just that she told me her sister was gonna rob us. So that's why the fuck I robbed her. And then I don't really get the chance to talk about this shit on baddies because they don't.
You know how dumb you sound to say that you wouldn't jump somebody's sister, but because she told y'all, you didn't know, didn't vet it, didn't investigate, was no proof, you never got robbed, but because Chrisean said that she was going to rob y'all, she was going to rob you? That's why you jumped to TESEHKI? You sound dumb as hell. That means that's not the real reason, Bookie. It is not. Because who does that? Who just come, hey girl, she trying to rob us. She is trying. She will. She will rob us. She's trying to rob us. She is going to rob us. Did y'all ever get robbed? And you believed a habitual liar, a manipulator, and a deceiver. Girl, your instincts is way, way off. Dull. Okay? Dull. Like, that sounds so crazy to me. On top of the fact that you're talking in circles. We got to kind of pull and squeeze and get the tea out of no tea. Let's go, y'all. Someone say she got turned out, sold their soul. Yeah. Yep. That's what happened. Okay. Somebody said she was very dominant in that bed. Yeah. People like Marsh. People don't like Marsh because of Chrisean. That's why she said she removed herself. Exactly. It was looking bad on you, girl, because you were looking like a lapdog. You were looking like a peon. You were looking like a sideshow. You were looking like her pet bull. And she was sicking. Only thing was missing was a leash and you down on all fours. Girl, if you would have did that, you would have fit exactly what you look like. Most people have no respect for you. And that's why they're not really tuning into your talent. I don't know why you couldn't be cast on baddies. I don't know what kind of stick up they ass, because you done fought TESEHKI twice, jumped her, been on the show 3 times, but you're not good enough to be on the cast and be a bad girl. What the fuck kind of what? That don't even make no sense. But for some reason they don't want you. And it's maybe because if you're not linked to Chrisean, they don't want to F with you. But who knows? You may be on there. They may call you back for the reunion. So, you know what I'm saying? TESEHKI can catch that fade. Or you can catch a loose tooth. I don't know what's going to happen. But the fact that you're not good enough to be a baddie, but you can be Chrisean's side chick and her pet bull and her sickum chick, and you're just fighting everybody for her. You fought her sister. You and TESEHKI have been in an altercation at least 3 times. 3 strikes you out, ho. We don't want to hear that. Well, I really didn't want to fight anybody's sister, but you did. Not only did you fight somebody's sister twice, but you jumped somebody's sister. What kind of friend are you? And then in the same breath, you're talking about, well, you know, our friends and our families, we were all like one family. Then why in the fuck did you get into it with TESEHKI? Why you did not let Chrisean handle her own battles with her own blood, flesh and blood? But it took for her to talk about your sister and your nieces and nephews for you to end it. When, of course, I feel like she rejected you first. Maybe I'm a little bit ahead of myself. Let's keep going. Because, girl, what?
Really be giving me the opportunity to have full dialogue like that. And I'm not going to be sitting there trying to talk to a bitch and get bopped in my head. I'll just come ready to fight because that's what they be hiring me to do. I ain't stupid. So it's like, whatever, right? But this conversation is going to lead into other conversation. But it's just like, when it comes to certain stuff, it's just certain things that you have to understand. Like, friends have boundaries, and if I'm not operating in yours and you're not operating in mine, it's like, it's not no hard feelings. Like, I feel like with the situation, it's no hard feelings. I love them. Jay don't really got nothing to do with this part too much for me, at least, because me and Jay don't really got no problems at all. I just said, like I said, I feel like with Jay, it was just a strained environment, so we just have distance or whatever, because it's just like, it was just a rocky reality that we have been in for a minute. So I think that's the reason why we just kind of have space. And then with Chrisean, it's just like, I just be feeling like me and her is just kind of alike, because we go Pisces, and I be like bitch, and then she be like bitch, and then we just be like, bitch, get the fuck up out my face. You know, that's just kind of what it be like. But it's not really nothing bad. It's just like, I'm the type, if you get on my nerves, I'm gonna tell you. And if you don't like what I'm telling you, shit, that's your problem. So that's what happened with our last little exchange. You know what I mean? And
So y'all got into it. She said that's what happened with their last little exchange. So y'all got into it, because remember when Jay spoke on it one time and she said that they got into a fight? Remember, she was like, I'm not scared of Chrisean. And then she was like, and Marsh is not scared of her either, because they got into a fight. Oh boy, she was like a fight. And didn't she say that Marsh won? No, maybe that's the reason why she didn't mind going and signing up for Baddies USA and fighting TESEHKI. She had already fought Chrisean more than once. This is what lets me know that what Jay saw, okay, they fought that time, but it seems like they were falling out behind the scenes. And I think they had more than one physical altercation, because she's talking about a whole nother physical altercation. The one Jay was talking about was a while ago. You just said the last time, this is what happened, our last fallout. So y'all got into it like, bitch, bitch, what?
it's not bad. That's perfectly normal. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually pretty healthy, because people are either in your life for lessons, seasons, whatever. So if you're trying to force someone to be in your life longer or whatever, you going against God's divine plan, you know? But ultimately, I love the dynamic of everything. I'm just gonna be here for certain shit. Like, I just certain shit that I'm not about to keep doing. That's all. For me personally. It's like I'm not insane or crazy, and I don't got the time on my foot's God. I'm 29. I'm not a little girl. I have to do what I gotta do for me, or I feel what's best for me. Simple.
Now, y'all, we can't get all conspiracy filled and, Bohemian Grove type weird with this, because we do have to leave room and chalk it up to someone maturing and growing. She met Chrisean in 2020. It's 6 years later. She is now 29 years old. This is what happens when you grow up with people. You grow apart. You start to realize and start to know yourself. This is in and around the age. Sometimes it happens later. Sometimes it happens earlier. But generally speaking, your early to mid 20s is the time that you grow and change and see yourself and self-reflect and start gaining all of those qualities and values that you get from yourself: self-preservation, self-esteem, self-help, self-love, self-reflection. So we kind of have to chalk it up to just being a young woman, growing into who you are, seeing the error of your ways. So I just want to put that out there, because everything ain't a conspiracy. Now in this world, shit. I don't know. It seems like everything's coming up motherfucking and not roses. Okay, with the Epstein files being leaked and all this ish that's going on, girl, y'all got me believing in vampires, all kind of shit, werewolves and shit. So I just wanted to throw a little normalcy in there. Okay, she might just as well just be growing. And she was a young woman. She's seeing the error of her ways. But is it too late? Is it too late? All right, because at the end of the day, I think you fumbled the ball. All right, but let's keep going. We got to hear what you got to say, girl. Tell us something we don't know.
I'm not talking in circles. I'm giving y'all a timeline of shit. I don't think I'm talking in circles. It just really ain't shit to say. I'm trying to figure out, I can answer some of y'all questions to figure out what it is that y'all really want to know. But see, me, I don't know what y'all thought I was going to be doing, sneak dissing or something. I'll be doing shit like that because it's like that's the type of shit that y'all want to talk about. But y'all think that I'm gonna sit here and go over every single bitty detail of something of my personal relationship with people? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. I don't even got that much time on my hands. And then I'm also lashing. So I can't so it's like y'all saying I'm whatever the fuck, but that's not the case. It's just that I'm multitasking and I'm telling y'all what as much as I want to say. And
So I just want to let you know that she's holding back, and she let us know that she's holding back. She only telling you what she wants to say. So there's a whole lot of that she's not saying. And that, my friend, is the real tea. I just wanted to put that in your ear. Okay? Put a plug in that. All right?
I'm telling y'all that I got boundaries, other people got boundaries. Like what else? What the fuck y'all want me to say? Like that's what I want to know. What do y'all want me to say? I'm not telling you about that because look, I got a son too. You don't think my friends kept my baby? So this is the thing. You can't ask me questions about nobody's child. You can't even ask me questions about my own child. So it's like, is you cool? Like we're not gonna be discussing people's children. Are we friends? No, I would say me and Chrisean is not friends. she get on my nerves. To be honest, it's like we be chilling. It's like she complain. It's like she always finding something wrong with people. It just be like, bitch, can we just do what we doing? Or like, what is all of this? It's like, it's not that serious. That's how I be. So yeah, I just feel like she be getting on my motherfucking nerves. Like all that shit just be extra out. It just, to me, it's like, bitch, I thought we was going to baddies to make money. Why the fuck is we leaving? I be confused. So it's like, I still be jugging and finessing. Like I said, I come from a background where I be hustling for real. Like, you know what I'm bitch. Okay, shout out to you. But my thing is that, so when you say, oh, we finna go to baddies, you're not inviting me to baddies because I'm just your best friend. You got hella friends. It ain't that much friend in the world. It's just that I do certain shits for you that you can't get from other people and vice versa. So you can come with me and I'm gonna hold you down. And I can go with you, you're gonna hold me down. So that dynamic is why I end up on baddies, because it's like, oh, Marsh had my back, so I'm gonna share my opportunity with my bitch. That's how that happens. That's how real friends operate. So yeah, that's me with that beat. But it's like, that's cool. You get what I'm talking about? But we don't have a dynamic where we thing. Like for example, I could do Chrisean'S lashes. Somebody gonna see it, like it, and I'm like, we program together. You kind of get what I'm talking about. So all that little tit for tat shit, that don't really exist. I'm not a petty bitch. She not a petty bitch. But it's just like, the thing about it is just like, I'm not finna be like, we had a very codependent relationship at a point in time. Like I said, I'm not interested in having a codependent relationship no more. But that's when we linked back up last year. That's something that we had to learn about each other. So us being with each other might not be convenient no more because we not codependent no more. That might be something that she still wants. That's not what I want no more. So it's like, those are the reasons why, you know what I'm talking about? I don't gotta go specific in on every single thing. That's what y'all trying to say. I'm talking in circles because I'm not going specific on everything. But that's the type of shit people gotta do. I'm not that type of bitch. That's why y'all was even laughing. Some of y'all that could really keep game was laughing when I was posting certain stuff, because you know what I'm saying? And then the whole thing like, oh, you fighting for your sister? No, I fought that fucking sister bitch because I needed my lick back. Fuck that. I feel like they sabotaged me, so I just needed to fight a bitch because that was what I wanted to do. That ain't have shit to do with her. I wasn't talking to them about what the fuck they was talking about. They was talking, doing what they was doing, and I was just chilling in the cut. Zeus wanted to pretend like they didn't have me pull up to fight. But that's gonna be a conversation for maybe tomorrow night. Y'all want to talk about Zeus for tomorrow night? I'm gonna show y'all all the details on my Instagram. I'm gonna post the invite. I'm gonna post the flight. I'm gonna post my. I don't really like niggas talking my pockets that much, so that's not that deep for me. But it's like, you feel me? They brought me there, but did I make myself very present in their face around the time that baddies was gonna start? Yeah, I did. I was telling Libby, we was at parties and shit. I was going to parties with Sky, going to parties with Chrisean around this time. I'm like, so you gonna leave me on Bad and Bougie? What's up? What's up? Da, 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 da. But see, me, y'all should be more analytical about how I shark the shit to even get on the show versus trying to criticize how I got there. Y'all should be taking notes so y'all could do the shit. Y'all be thinking.
But we're not taking notes because you ultimately fumbled the bag. Like I said, I don't know why Zeus won't have you, but the fact that you went home, because I think you were there maybe a half a day or a day after Chrisean left, and then you went home. And I just feel like you fumbled the bag. You feel me? Now, I get it. She can't make them keep her, but she could have at least tried. I don't think she even tried and tried to pitch herself and let them know, look, I've fought TESEHKI 3 times already. I've already been here 3 times, right? I am a baddie. You got the baddie chain. I don't know if they took it back or not, but they, according to you, you wore it and they didn't say nothing. You feel me? And in a way, I think you fumbled the ball. You fumbled the bag at the end of the day because Chrisean's intentions were not pure, okay? But y'all took the bait and fed into whatever narrative Chrisean was painting, and that leads to failure. For you simply believing that TESEHKI was going to rob y'all, it led to wasted opportunities. Because when someone gives you the foot in the door and you don't take it and run with it, you ultimately lose. Okay. Now, I'm not saying she didn't get opportunities and she didn't do her thug thizzle. That's not what I'm saying. Because if you look at it, TESEHKI was the only one who took it and ran with it and made it her own. And, you know, the difference is she had her own motion going in that direction. Okay. She had her own fan base. She had a talent and looks, right? I mean, and the fact that she looks a lot like Chrisean helped too. All right, well, no shade. But Marsh herself said that they all started out hungry on the hustle to make a name and a way for themselves. Some manipulated, right? Used betrayal, used people, lied, cheated, stole, threw people away, tossed motherfuckers away like used toilet paper. Ruthless in their ways, no morals, integrity to hold them back. Right? With a flawed, cutthroat character. And you couldn't relate nor pretend long enough to make something happen. That's what I get from what she said so far. Right? To pop off. You rode Chrisean'S wave, which led you down a demonic trail. You just said it, sister, not us. We didn't say it. And basically, you made a deal with the devil. That's always going to fall through. It's always going to fall through. Now, I'm not saying she can't pick herself up. I'm not saying that she ain't got something. But y'all, she could have took this all the way. She could have took this all the way. Now, who's to say that Zeus won't fuck with her in the future? I don't know. Let's keep going.
Thinking about shit the wrong way. At least that's what I think. Y'all think about stuff in all the wrong ways. Like, y'all should be trying to learn something from me. My loyalty got me there. Because when you're a certain type of way from a certain type of lifestyle, your loyalty and stuff like that is extremely important because it's kind of like your currency. So before I had any assets or anything in general in life, just from a young age, being where I come from, my loyalty paid for shit. So I grew up thinking that was the thing. So it's like, yeah, my loyalty and what I represent as a person gave me access to that, not just because somebody did me a favor. No, that's not what that is. It's deeper than that. But yeah, I don't really want to be friends because it'd be too much drama. I'm like actually a peaceful person. Or maybe it'd just be drama with us because we ain't compatible no more. You know? Maybe that too. Let me see what else. How your feelings hurt? So was Jay being truthful? What did it say? So was Baby being truthful about Chrisean? You gotta ask Jay about how she feel about Chrisean. Did y'all fall out have anything to do with the Compton fight? No, so with the Compton fight, y'all gotta understand this. So when it comes to stuff like that, right? I'm not from LA. So, but I'm from a hood somewhere else in the Bay Area. So me personally, knowing my politics and how I brought up, I'm not gonna enter myself into nobody else's politics by disrespect. Like I don't know what's going on around me, so I'm not gonna enter the chat of all of that. She decided to enter the chat with all that, so she had to handle that, what she put herself into. And then not even that, it's like at the Compton fight, she was already fighting before I even got over there because we got a big ass park. I got my son, all type of shit. And for one, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, what none of y'all say, what she say, nobody. I did ask her, like, you feel cool, like you feel safe? Because then I would have just made the executive decision to leave my kids in an unlocked car, whatever, with niggas surrounding it, with my personal items in there, with my baby's life in there. You get what I'm talking about? So I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I wasn't leaving my baby unattended. No, I wasn't. Or hers either. So that's just what that turned into. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but my child was there, and I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm surrounded by niggas. There's no key for me to leave and lock them into the car. If those things was like that, then I would have been cool with it. But she talked herself into that, so she handled her business straight up like a grown ass woman.
So the Compton fight is not why they fell out. Okay, the Compton fight is not why they fell out. Like I kind of suggested. I thought maybe that was the reason. Okay. But at the end of the day, she's like, well, if I would have had the keys to make the executive decision, what? What? Bitch, I would never, ever leave no kids, especially my child, in a car, locked or not. Okay? Bitch, I ain't coming. I'm not coming. I would have told Chrisean, bitch, I ain't coming. Period. I'm not coming. But she explains it. That's what happened. Like I said, I don't give a F. I don't give one fuck what you going through and fuck what you stand for. I'm not coming.
As she should. And I handle my business. Stay with my motherfucking child. But we was still cool after that. You know, what happened was really she was complaining about my nieces and nephews and shit. And she was with my sister, so whatever had happened with them, I wasn't up over there. So they was all, when I had linked back up or whatever, she was complaining about my sister and her kids or some shit. So I'm like, bitch, all right. Then from there, she tried to come, she was pulling up or something. She had just did something. So I was telling her, like, oh, the kids in the house, so I don't think you should come up here. Wait till their mom around. I don't want to be in the middle of whatever. So she like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, get the fuck off my phone. So that's really what happened, the last exchange, as to why we couldn't, because I mean, we just checked out. Because it's like, bitch, you complaining.
So that's why they fell out. They fell out because Chrisean had a problem with her sister, was talking about her sister and her kids. Now, what could she have possibly said? Oh, I don't know, something disrespectful and hateful and spiteful, like she said to her sister CHASITY. You remember what she wanted Luella and Junior to do while they went out and partied? She wanted them to leave them alone. Remember how she twisted the story of when CHASITY said that she was homeless? She tried to flip it on CHASITY because she wanted to go to the gym and take a freaking shower. And she twisted it on us and put it out there as if CHASITY was homeless. Y'all remember that, right? That's where the habitual liar and compulsive liar and deceitfulness and the heinous acts that she does comes in at. We see it all the time. Right? So that's why. That was the last straw. And Marsh basically was like, girl, look, my sister ain't here. My niece and nephew's up here with my child, girl. We ain't got time for you. You already got a problem, girl. You're going to have to wait till my sister get here because I'm not going to be, no. We're not going to go. You're not going to be yelling at my niece and nephew. You're not going to be talking to them crazy. So at least she drew the line with that. But I can bet your bottom dollar that's not the first time she disrespected your sister or her children, or at least talked about them in a way that rubbed you the wrong way. And the only reason why I say that is because I saw it in the way that she used to talk to y'all. Now, what I want to tie together and tie into what Marsh just said is that in that video where CHASITY is letting us know that Chrisean was homeless. Remember, she came out here, she was trying to transition. They rode around all day and night. They never stopped. Nobody ever took her to her destination. She only stayed with 2 people when she out here. And this whole thing about she wanted to wash her ass because Chrisean was sleeping in the car with Junior. She was homeless. And so she did that with her sister. She slept in the car because her sister was homeless, and she was trying to put her up on game, teach her some survival skills, and at the same time tell you, bitch, wash your ass and your child's ass. Don't just sit up here, you know what I'm saying, on stank mode, on dirty mode, okay, on trifling mode. Girl, come on in this gym with us and wash your ass. And while you at it, bring Junior with you and wash his tail too. So that was the bottom line with Chastity. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want to play that video for you, because in that video, and if you blink, you might miss it, but she says the same thing or refers to an incident and the same thing that Marsh is talking about, okay? She lets us know that Chrisean was being shady, I think while they were at church or something like that, and she was talking about Marsh's sister. She also lets us know that we don't know what Marsh goes through with Chrisean, the shit she be doing and saying to her. See, I be reading between the lines. So what I'm going to do is bring this video up, and y'all are going to let me know. Y'all let me know, okay? Y'all know y'all got to go down the rabbit hole with me, okay? With me. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Let me see if I have it time stamped. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure that I can show this to you. All right. So I'm gonna have to stop it, you guys, but I'm gonna let you guys hear it first. Then I'm gonna rewind it, because you gotta kind of hear it twice to catch it. All right. Here we go, y'all. Smash that like button, you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in.
Sure. When they got to me, I could tell something wasn't right. But, you know, I'm a big sister. But I instantly got in my feelings crying. Instantly when I seen them. When I'm in the car with them, I'm crying. And I'm holding my nephew. I put my daughter down and hug on my nephew and love on him. I stuck it out with them. She say, oh, I'm going to go stalk my BD. Where y'all going? I said, well, take me to True House. Nobody never took me to True House. We went somewhere, I don't know, we was outside till the morning, damn near. We went to TESEHKI house for probably an hour to sleep. I didn't even go to sleep. The next day I had somewhere to be. So I went to handle my business, and once I handled my business, they want to go surfing. I said, I'm here to handle my business for me and my children. I'm not here for surfing. I'm trying. Hey, I love this insurance too. I got this motherfucking apple juice.
Dude, I was on live.
Yeah.
I was on live.
Chrisean is miserable. And that's because Chrisean feel like, you know, she's guilty for what she did. She thought maybe I was going to tell everybody. So before anybody know the truth of what's going on, she went made up a whole bunch of lies. Can never be. Nobody is homeless and got evicted. So since y'all saying that, my sister and my nephew was sleeping in the car. And that's what I did with her. I have my own place at home. What y'all talking about? I was trying to show her how to get in survival mode. It's okay to fall. I went to LA Fitness the next day to wash me and my daughter's ass because we don't like to be dirty. And that was the safest, cleanest place to go. Instead of in a car, you cannot take a shower in a car. So Chrisean said that to Tessa. Tessa said that to Nika so they can have something to talk about. So since y'all want to talk and lie We can all talk about it all, what really happened. Disrespecting me, playing with me while I have my daughter, being weird. We at church and you're being messy, but you talking about praise the Lord. But you at church being messy with Marsh and Tay Tay and the seat and all that weird shit around my daughter. She just, Nika just want to be included. Because Sean said something to Tessa, because this is how it goes. So Tessa can say something to Nika who goes online and talk. It's on purpose. It's corny. It's cat. I'm trying to teach my sister how to get in survival mode. Instead, she want to be funny and say you in LA Fitness taking a shower. Because I'm trying to show you I've been through shit before and it's okay to know how to survive through that shit. Do you hear me? So I was showing her, like, me and Luella finally taking a shower at the LA Fitness. Why was we taking a shower there? Because when we landed, my phone was there and I called Banks. He took forever to get to me, keep picking up Chrisean or whatever he was on with Chrisean. When they got to me, I could tell something wasn't right. But, I'm a big sister, but I instantly got in my...
Now, if I'm not mistaken, she is talking about them in church. Okay? Remember when she said you were acting weird in church? Now, she says that because there's another part of the video, I think, where she goes a little bit more into it, but I think this is the part that I'm talking about, where she says that she was being weird and talking about Marsh's sister on the phone with somebody else. Okay? But listen to this one part. This is not what she says, but listen to this part. Okay, we're going to go back when she talks about her being weird in church. All right? Hold on, y'all.
This cat. I'm trying to teach my sister how to get in survival mode. Instead, she want to be funny and say you in LA Fitness taking a shower. Because I'm trying to show you I've been through shit before and it's okay to know how to survive through that shit. Do you hear me? So I was showing her, like, me and Luella finally taking a shower at the LA Fitness. Why was we taking a shower there? Because when we landed, my phone was there and I called Banks. He took forever to get to me, keep picking up Chrisean or whatever he was on with Chrisean. When they got to me, I could tell something wasn't right. But, I'm a big sister, but I instantly got in my feelings crying. Instantly when I seen them, when I'm in the car with them, I'm crying. And I'm holding my nephew. I put my daughter down and hug on my nephew. So since y'all want to talk and lie, we can all talk about it all, what really happened. Disrespecting me, playing with me while I have my daughter, being weird. We at church and you're being messy, but you talking about praise the Lord. But you at church being messy with Marsh and Tay Tay and the seat and all that weird shit around my daughter. She just, Nika just want to be included. Because Sean said something to Tessa, because this is how it goes. So Tessa can say something to Nika who goes online and talk. It's on purpose. It's corny. It's cat. I'm trying to teach my sister how to get in survival mode. Instead, she want to be funny and say you in LA Fitness.
Now, another thing I wanted to bring up is, remember when the witness saw her coming out of the mall or helped her with her bags and saw how she was living, and also added to the fact that Chrisean was either living out of her car or living in her car? If you guys remember, she said that there was somebody with her that was saying that it was their birthday. And people in the chat and people online were saying that that was Marsh's sister. Okay? Remember, she said that she saw her with another child, and that child did not have on those shoes, if you guys remember. And I'm trying to put two and two together because these were two different instances, but I'm just saying it's in and around the time that this all happened. So what I'm saying is there was a time where Chrisean was hanging around Marsh and her sister. And somehow, some way, they fell out because Chrisean started talking about Marsh's sister and her kids. And Marsh drew the line there. Marsh was like, I'm not having it. Okay? She was fed up. All right? She had enough. And that is the reason why they are not friends right now. It's not because of the Compton fight. It's not because of the baddies or the reason why she left baddies or the baddies chain or anything like that. It wasn't a lover's quarrel where they fell out of the bed and fell out. No. It was because Chrisean was being Chrisean. All right. And took it a little bit too far with somebody's family member. Ultimately, that's what it was. Okay. And I'm not going to say, because they felt falling out before. Now, remember, girl, you should have already been warned of this. You should have already known this was coming. And this is why I say her story is half-assed. You know, the reason why I say that is because you dropped the ball on Junior. And I think you're reaping what you sowed. Because we know that you had access to Junior. You were a glorified babysitter who tended to and took care of Junior for a time, for a period. You guys live with each other for crying out loud. Okay? You were the same one who bragged about making $1,000 an hour for watching Junior, which is an incentive that any of us would take advantage of, or Philly, you could take Chrisean up on that offer. But you know, there's some people saying that you was all cap. That wasn't true, and I'm inclined to believe them because I don't believe that. Now, I'm not gonna say I didn't believe it, because bitch, I was raising my hand like, girl, I'll watch him for $1,000 an hour. He can come spend the night. You feel me? But the time throughout your time and friendship with Chrisean, you let her bully you, okay? And your sister out of taking Junior to the hospital. You remember that? Y'all remember the text that was leaked when they wanted to take Junior to the hospital? And you let Chrisean bully you and your sister out of taking him to the doctor. I'm not making this up. I'm not. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can bring this up for you guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Uh-oh. You guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And we are on the road to 10K, y'all. We are almost there, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. And welcome to the Blonay Society, you guys, all right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me bring this up because I want to refresh our memory on the few times that they fell out, or the last time that they really fell out, okay? Now, well, on top of the fact that you said that she be acting like her shit don't stink, all right? Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring this up to make sure you guys can see this. Now, this is it right here. Chrisean fell out with Marsh because she wanted to take Junior to the hospital while Chrisean was in jail, allegedly. Girl, this should have been your cue, your hint, all right? Your clue, your nudge, girl, your red flag, not to fuck with this hoe no more. This should have showed you the level of her integrity, her morals, and her character. It should have also let you know that she's not wrapped too tight. Okay? Hoes make the world harder than it have to be. Now, let me go ahead and get into this because it says lives, you can hear the Reddit notification going off. Somebody said it's at 991. So I'm not surprised that she is in the subreddit. That would explain her trying to stage Junior's milestones. This is March. Exactly, bruh. So what do you know, girl? Before I even go any further, you know more than you letting on. Shame on you. She goes on to say, exactly, bruh. I would be doing her lashes and she would be showing me posts from the Reddit and saying stuff like they saying he can't walk. He can't hold himself up. I'm going to post a picture of him in his walker later. I would be like, well, Christy, he can't though. And she would say, I got to make them think that he can. Otherwise, they're going to say he's messed up because I was drinking. But I wasn't even drinking that much. What? Girl, you got so many red flags. You can sew together a Versace robe with that shit. And you mean to tell us this is all you got to tell us because you don't speak on other people's kids? Hogwash. Hogwash. It goes on to say, wow, that is crazy. Thank you, Marshanae, for sharing. I'll keep your combo anonymous. I'll just share bits and pieces of what you're telling me. And then she says, why did you two stop being friends? This is her words, not mine. Get your flies right already, okay? Don't you come for the bad guy until you smash these fucking flies, okay? I want you to meet these flies in a motherfucking Burger King parking lot where there's nothing but room and opportunity for you to whip their ass before you come for us, okay? We just the third party, girl. This is what Marsh says. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Marsh says she got mad because when she called from jail, I told her I can't keep Junior. She kept promising me all this money and stuff, but days was going by and nothing hit my Cash App. Junior had nothing but the clothes on his back, no milk, because he can't eat food. No blanket, no car seat, no clothes, no shoes, no bottles, no pacifier, no rattle, no book, no. I just add that in there. I'm sorry. I got carried away. I bought as much as I could, but I still have my own kid to take care of. It was hard. I just feel like a real friend would have looked out for me, especially because I had her baby. Yeah, duh. Girl, you got so many red flags. Red flag number 9. What number is that? 992. Red flag number 992, ho. And you still took another stab at it. The fuck? She goes on to say, and when I had my sister babysit him so I could take some clients to make my rent money, the fuck? My sister was saying she was going to take him to the hospital. And you mean to tell me you don't know nothing? You ain't got nothing else to say about Junior? You ain't got nothing else to say in your latest revelation. Okay? Verse 2, chapter 3. That's all you got to say? You ain't riding for Junior? You're not going to speak up for Junior? Let's see what else she got to say. Shame on you. We don't want to hear shit. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We don't. You knew that baby couldn't walk. You knew that baby couldn't eat solid foods. What about when you watched him? You had to change his diaper. You saw his demeanor. Like, but you can't talk about somebody. Girl, we ain't ask you to talk about anything but to tell the truth. I'm not going to talk about nobody's child. You're not talking about nobody's child. She goes on to say, and when I had my sister babysit him, right? She said she was going to take him to the hospital because he kept spitting up. He was not eating properly. Probably was aspirating or a silent aspiration. And I'm just putting that out there. We don't know for sure. I heard that he's sick now. But people hear him in the background just fighting for his little long life. She said she was going to take him to the hospital, ER. You let this woman punk you out of taking that child to the ER, because that's where you would have to take him. They would have saw that child, period, to save his life. They wouldn't have been like, oh, do you have the parent's signature at all? If you would have took that baby to ER, they would have seen that child. Okay? She said, because he kept spitting up. So when Chrissy called, I told her, and she went crazy on me and had Smiley come get him from my sisters. It was hella shit, bruh. See, it's the hella shit, bruh, that we want you to elaborate on. It's all the crazy shit that went on that we want to know, sister. Not that we need to know, but we want to. Because we're in the business of helping Junior. We're in the business of advocating for Junior. We're in the business for standing up and riding for Junior and speaking for Junior. Something you know nothing about. I just wanted to refresh y'all memory so you guys will remember the first time they fell out and what it was for. Something as serious as this. And you had some strange ass baddie chick that had her own health scare. And then she decides she on damn near her deathbed. Talking about, I'm blind, I can't see from the diabetes. Oh, my mama. Got us up here looking at her like, oh my God, clutching our invisible pearls. And then the next season of Baddies USA, you on there getting your ass whooped. Passing out again. And this is who you sent to go get your child, and she don't even take her help seriously. What part of the game is this? Are we in a freaking nightmare? Right? Let me take this down. I just want to make sure y'all remember the very first time that they fell out, Beach, because she didn't want you to take her child. You know a lot. You know too much. You got a half-ass story. Okay? The truth ain't in you and your raps ain't real. Don't you take your ass to another studio session, because we don't believe you. Nowadays, when you rap, you got to be believable. I don't give a damn. You got bodies under your belt, under your nails, your foot on somebody's neck. Be real or get the fuck out. All right? Period. And we also know that Jay also talked about you being messy, because in that video, Marsh says another reason why you got on her nerves is because you sat up and talked about people. You always found a problem. It could never just be peace, bygones be bygones. You always had a problem with somebody. And the thing about it is you wanted them to have a problem with that person too, or that situation, or whatever it was, right? So y'all let me know. Because Chrisean moves on her own selfish reasons. She does. And then she uses people like she used Marsh. Marsh should feel like she was being used by Chrisean, because you have. I don't care what you gained out of it, what you earned out of it. I don't think it was worth being used. Right? I just think that you had access to Junior, like I said. You let her bully you and your sister out of taking Junior to the hospital. You allowed her to silence you when you knew firsthand that Junior was suffering and in need of medical attention. You were part of the go along to get along gang. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, you're a whole flying monkey. And you are living in your failed decisions like many of us have. I mean, you know, I'm not thumbing my nose at anybody for practical reasons, but I would never withhold any information that will put a child in danger. Ever. Because Chrisean may have been a season, she may have been a trial, she may have been a test, but whatever the case may be, bitch, you failed. You failed, babe. You failed in spirit. Okay? You let her break your spirit and get you out of who you are and your comfort zone. Now, I'm not out of your comfort zone, but out of who you are. Take you out of your character. And you could no longer win the internal fight. You know what I'm saying? With your spirit and your flesh. But at the end of the day, I feel like you helped her hide. And you helped her hide the truth. And now, I mean, it's truth and consequences, right? You befriended someone who clearly demonstrated personality in ways is like bad vibe. You should have just stood on business and you should have cut her off. But when you cut her off, you knew that you would no longer benefit off the worldly possessions, the access, and the things that she could give or the opportunities that she provided. They were all misguided, although lucrative. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it was only benefiting her. Now her life is in shambles. Y'all always constantly describing her as miserable. Y'all never say she's happy, she's content, she's blessed. I never hear that coming out of the inner circle's mouth. They always say she's miserable. What did we just hear Chastity just say? Those are the first words that came out of her mouth in the beginning of that video. Oh, Chrisean is miserable. Everybody's not lying. Everybody's not lying. Now, her life is in shambles and she's been a mental case this whole time. So I don't know if y'all want to clap for her or throw tomatoes at Marsh. Do what you will, but all I gotta say is that's a half-ass story. And you didn't ride for Junior, and you know things. You still know things. You know things. Right? And she still knows things that could benefit Junior. Now, I want to go ahead and show you guys one more video because Jay talks about Chrisean also being messy, all right? Talking about people all day. And I told y'all that that house was very toxic. And I feel like that toxicity took a lot of people down. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. And I will be in the chat. Just let me bring this up for you guys. You guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And like I said, if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe and share this video. Shout out to my moms that's holding it down. Thank you for letting the sister roll. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and go back here. And let me just pull up this video right quick because I wanted to show you guys this. Let me see. And remember, Jay is the other side of this coin. There's three sides to this coin. Three of them that were close. Three of them that were best friends. Three of them that started out this journey, okay? So I wanted to get a little bit of her side too, because everybody's not lying. And if Marsh is saying the same thing that Jay is saying, and Jay is saying the same thing that Marsh is saying, there's some truth to that. You ain't got to convince me. You ain't got to hit me over the head with no hammer. Okay, you ain't got to drop a piano on my head for me to put two and two together and say, hey, look, something's going on. Something's going on. Let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Lola Lee T. If you guys want to see this video in its entirety, make your way on over to Lola Lee T. Hold on, y'all. Because I think a commercial is going to come on, and I'm going to. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Make sure that you guys can see this too as well.
Tifa because she was beating on Marsh. So it's like, oh,
There. Oh, Lord.
Hand off your taxes to an expert.
It blows my mind that almost
to leave the house. I was like, fuck this.
She vented quite a bit in this live. Listen to what she had to say.
You're so right. You're more healthy because you got out that toxic house. Literally, I was literally the first one to leave the house. I was like, fuck this. Fuck this shit.
To what she had to say.
You're so right. You're more healthy because you got out that toxic house. Literally, I was literally the first one to leave the house.
Now, I'm going to let the video play, but you know I'm all about I told you so, I told you so. Okay? And like I said, that video we saw, when I showed you guys the environment and the dynamics between the people that were in the house and how Chrisean was running it and taking and talking to them people, you're hearing the person that was in the video herself. And I didn't even see this. I've seen this video, but I didn't see it after I saw the video that I showed you guys first on here, where she was having her t-shirt launch and she was walking around the house talking to people like they was crazy. It was a toxic house, a toxic environment. Listen to how she said she escaped with her sanity. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
She vented quite a bit in this live. Listen to what she had to say.
You're so right. You're more healthy because you got out that toxic house. Literally, I was literally the first one to leave the house. I was like, fuck this. Fuck this shit. But literally. Because he already got that bitch. He want to fuck on the baddest bitch, but he already got that bitch. Yeah, he already got that bitch. Ho. Right, he already got that bitch. Why the fuck does you keep calling over here? Ain't nobody want you over here. Stop calling my family. Stop calling the phone. You know where to reach me. If you calling me for me, call me. If you calling for him, he already got that bitch. He already got that bitch. Literally though. All right. I left the other Oxnard house because that motherfucker it had bad juju in it. It was making Kayvon tweak out. That house just calling me for me. Call me. If you calling for him, he already got that bitch. He already got that bitch. Literally though. All right. I left the other Oxnard house because that motherfucker it had bad juju in it. It was making Kayvon tweak out. That house just I left the other Oxnard house because that motherfucker it had bad juju in it. It was making Kayvon tweak out. That house just I don't think that was a good house. But I don't like how this has really high ceilings, like, but there's no light, and I'm just like, why the fuck there's no light in here? But there's a nice window and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you guys more when Kayvon he wants the room to look a certain way to show you guys. So you're right, I need to wash my hands. It's because I've been unpacking, so I'm just like, I don't know.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting.
I'm gonna wash my hands now because somebody called me off my butt. I was like, bitch, you didn't even wash your hands. Okay, so no, they're not popping. There's nothing on them, literally. It's like no design. It's just, he already got that bitch. He already got that bitch. Did you guys go hear Suave's new song? I already got that bitch. Just kidding. I want to fuck on the baddest bitch, but I already got that bitch. Damn, that song should be blasting throughout the whole house. I don't know how to show y'all the song. We want tea. What tea? There is no tea. This is a very non-tea like. If you want some tea, you gotta come sit down and really like sip some tea. That's the only tea we do around here. It's healthy green tea, chamomile, green tea. I don't really drink tea like that. You and Marsh are scandalous as hell. Who's that girl? She's scandalous. Living la vida loca. Okay, let me get to work. Kayvon's gonna be like, bitch, you didn't do nothing. I have, it's lit. I don't know why he's so underrated. His music's better than most rappers. That's true, because you already got that bitch. Just kidding. I really want to show you guys the song. It's actually a cool song. I can't wait till y'all hear Kayvon's song though. That shit is hard too. But for the rent of the house, bitch, I moved out before they stopped paying rent in the house. So next, just kidding. She put them out for doing. The blogs got messages from Janet and Marsh. You mean she brought us and she tried to my man? No, I think y'all got the wrong story. Did I just left from paintballing? I think it was the other way around. I think the other person was using the other person to get their baby daddy mad. So I think it was the other way around. Don't come in these comments talking shit. Y'all can come and talk shit all the fuck you guys want. It ain't bothering none of us over here. Cause he already got that bitch. Okay. I didn't see no message. What the fuck y'all talking about? I know, he's so cute.
Okay, you guys, I just really wanted you to hear what she said in the beginning. I also want you guys to Listen how she says that Chrisean takes people down. Okay, hold on, because she really don't talk about nothing throughout here. But on other videos she does. But I just wanted to show you this specific one, because this is how she. You remember when Marsh was saying how she sit up and talk about people and how it was getting on her nerves, and she always has a problem with people. Hold on.
Like, you want to do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life. Yeah, see, I don't do no the drugs and all that. Like, I come from a background of, so when I see people around me doing, and then they try to like, oh, you're always so negative. You always say how you're gonna throw up if you drink, or you always say how you're gonna have anxiety if you take this pill. Like, bitch, because I don't want to do it. The fuck, like. You want to do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life.
There goes that word miserable again. In order for somebody to keep saying that you're miserable, you have to act miserable, look miserable, or be miserable. And y'all be mad at us when we be like, she ain't happy. Something's going on behind closed doors. That's why she has so much anger and pain. She's about to bring into the the boxing ring. They keep using the word miserable. That means something. You just heard her say it, right? She said that she wanted her to do drugs and would berate her and put her down when she didn't want to drink and pop pills. You think they're just making this up? And see, this is what makes Marsh's story half-assed, because you never went into this. We know that there is sex, drugs, and rock and roll involved, girl. We live in America. So we know that your story is missing. You got a lot of missing pieces to what you choose to tell us. You might as well not even come live at all. You could have just kept that clickbait. You could have just kept it all on the shelf, girl. Okay? Throw it all in the trash. All right? The debut, the clickbait, the clout chase, just throw it all away. Throw it in the trash. Off with her head. The fuck? Boo, bitch. Boo. You could have just kept what you just told us, okay? You gave us a little insight, but it ain't enough. Few real niggas left, but it ain't enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it ain't enough. You could have just kept what you gave us, girl. Half-ass. Half-ass, okay? Do better. You done left out the drugs. You ain't standing up for Junior. Okay? If you gonna tell it all. Okay? So what you drag us up here for, to give us that dry, flaky ass excuse of receipts and clout and let me let you guys in on some. Girl, you ain't told us nothing. We ain't already either new or put together. We smarter than the 5th grade over here, girl. It don't take much. We can read you in Braille, bitch, and still win. The fuck? Girl, let me let you hear just a little bit more of this book. Well, not really, because we're getting a lot of tea out of this, but do better, okay? No gold stars, all right? Couple of quaaludes. Maybe you'll loosen up a little.
So when I see people around me doing, and then they try to like, oh, you're always so negative. You always say how you're going to throw up if you drink. Or you always say how you're going to have anxiety if you take this pill. Like, bitch, because I don't want to do it. The fuck? Like, you want to do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life. I was happy before I met you. It's like every time you come into people's life, you just try to take them down with your life. Like, you're miserable with your life. Like, we're not miserable with our lives. Leave us alone. Stop calling. Stop calling. If you're trying to reach me, call me. Don't call Kevin. Like, he got a girl. Like, leave him alone. The fuck? Like, don't try to lie either and be like, oh, we're trying to call Jay and try to tell your baby daddy, like none of that, bro. Nobody wants you around here. So it's like, take your negative energy and all that, like, out somewhere where, I don't know, put that energy towards something else, something positive, like how we are over here. So that was just a breakdown for y'all because I'm tired of y'all just being in my face. So moving on. What's up? What else do y'all want to know? Janet, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. Like, I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children. Like, we offer the help as much as we can. Like, my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's like when people are in denial of stuff, it's like you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like, I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like, that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be like, oh, whatever the fuck you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day. Like, you are not God. So it's like,
Bingo. Look, bingo. That's just yet another example of people saying that about Chrisean. You sit up and talk about people all day. This just reiterates what we just heard Marsh confess. This is just what we heard Marsh say. It supports what Marsh said. So you mean to tell us we're not supposed to believe neither one of them? And they are basically talking about the same situation because they were all living together. They were all together. They were all friends when all this went down. So if two truths and a lie, okay? Two truths and a lie. Who you think I'm going to believe? The two people telling the truth or the one person telling the lie? That's all you do is sit up and talk about people all day and find a problem with people and sit up and judge people. Girl, you are not God. Girl, you are not a judge. And don't nobody want to sit up with that negativity and that downtrodden attitude and that demonic energy all fucking day. That'll drive the sanest person crazy. Cuckoo. And this is what I say. She is miserable. And misery does what? Should I finish? Misery loves company. And without company, God forbid, she may take it out on someone or something. And this is why I am irate. I am upset because you dropped the ball when it comes to Junior. Foolio. You punked out and then you got punked. You allowed Chrisean to punk you out of doing the right thing. And you know what? Punks jump up to get beat down. Don't take your ass back to that reunion. But you will. If they give you a bag, you'll take your ass back there and humiliate yourself even more. Because unless you've been taking secret boxing skills, boxing lessons, girl, you're going to get your ass whooped. And depending on what bag they give TESEHKI to do what to who, you're going to get smashed and annihilated. All right? You got the upper hand because y'all motherfuckers was in socks. All right? Because you would have never, if she wouldn't have slipped, you would have never got the opportunity to be on top of TESEHKI like that. Let's just be real. Now, I'm not saying you no punk. All right? All right? I ain't saying she a gold digger. But girl, and then it's the AI. Did they cover up her bloody mouth or not? Did they edit it out or not? I don't know. Maybe you did sock her in her mouth and, you know, she got a bloody mouth. What does that matter? You cannot whoop TESEHKI. All right? First of all, you was talking in circles. Okay? You didn't tell if Chrisean was on D-Rugs. What was she on? Was she doing it herself? Or was she doing it with you? Because she certainly was trying to get Jay to do it. So did she have to force you, or was you doing it willingly, or not at all? We need to clear that up. Because I ain't calling you no kind of pillhead, no kind of drug head, or nothing like that. But the world would like to know. The people are inquiring for you to clear that up. Because 9 times out of 10, a person who does D-Rugs hangs with people that do D-Rugs. Now, I'm not saying that's totally the case, because sometimes you're friends with somebody and they do something and you don't. Oh no, girl, just roll one up for me and give me a little shot of Hennessy. I'm cool. I've hung with those people before, while everybody else over there in the corner doing the most. I'm not dumb. I used to be one of them. I'm not doing all that. I'm still hanging with these motherfuckers. We still partying together. We're still in the same vicinity. But bitch, ain't nothing going up my nose. I ain't swallowing shit. Give me a good shot of Hennessy, okay? If I'm on my clear liquor, give me some, a couple shots of tequila, maybe a lemon drop, roll a couple blunts, and I'm cool, boo. I'm not gonna rock nobody's boat. You can play whatever kind of music you want. Let's vibe the fuck out. But if you weirdos bring your ass over here and start acting all weirded out and shit, you're gonna get cussed out. And we're gonna kick your ass out. You feel me? So I get it. But at the end of the day, most people hang around like-minded and people. So she wasn't just doing it by herself. It was 6, 7 y'all up in that motherfucker. Somebody was entertaining that hoe. Somebody was passing the plate, bitch. Somebody was rolling up a $1 bill, a $50 bill, a $20 bill, bitch. Somebody was crushing something on that table over there in the corner where y'all be at. So if y'all could just clear that up, we'd really, really appreciate it. And thank y'all. Okay? Don't come over here for no interview, bitch. I ain't never gonna get nobody to come over here for no interview. Because where my mind be going, it's past inquiring minds, beach. Anyways, let's go ahead and let her finish. Because, girl, you heard what she just said. You heard what she just said.
Faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be like, oh, whatever the fuck you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day. Like you are not God. So it's like, if you trying to judge over here, we could judge you and you probably going to get the shorter stick at the end because you worse shit than us. And we were just backing you up. And to be clear on some other shit, I didn't fight Tifa for Chrisean. I fought Tifa because she was beating our Marsh. So it's like, oh, that's my friend. The fuck, bitch, you're bigger. So that's just to clear the air. Hey, Daddy. I missed you. I was going to show them the room and everything, but I know you. I know. That's what I told them. I said that you wanted it to be out like how you want it to be. I was trying to show them because you already got that bitch.
Da, 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 da. I want to fuck on the baddest bitch.
Because you already got that bitch.
Oh, no, I was just playing at the car. That's crazy.
You were?
Yeah.
Because it's actually a cool song. They said, the fans say,
Stop lying to him. Okay? I'm just playing. But y'all see, right? Somebody say, yes, ma'am. Hit that like button, please. Thank you, thank you. 100. Not cussed out. Yes, baby. Stay over there at that weird table. But somebody in here just said, don't kill my vibe. Like, we don't want to kill the vibe. You know what I'm saying? We'll be the weirdo. I mean, I can understand if you was hanging with a bunch of crackheads, right? In the alleyway or something like that. That's not this. That's not this. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. You know, sometimes you just get up and just kill everybody's vibe. No, bitch, I'm just not going over there to that table over there. We cool. We cool. We gonna make it work. You feel me? You don't want to kill nobody vibe or nothing like that. Sometimes you know what I'm saying? You just chill. Do you. Right? And I kind of am thinking back to when I was living that type of lifestyle. That's what I used to do. That's all I can tell y'all. It's what I used to do. I didn't just get up like, are y'all over there doing white girl? Oh, hell no, I'm about to leave. Fuck that. Like, bitch, no, wait, you my ride, bitch. Hold on, ho. You know what I'm saying? Like, you killing everybody. Now everybody up in arms. This bitch think you about to leave. You her ride. Now you just done fucked up the whole. Sit down, bitch. Sit your ass down. You feel me? Y'all feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, we know Chrisean wasn't getting high by herself. 6, 7 y'all in that motherfucking house. Shut the fuck up. Shut the front door. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the video that sums all this together, because this is in and around the time that they are speaking of, okay? The time when they were all living together. All right? Now, even though the breakup between Chrisean and Marsh is fairly new, and there's a lot that went on, the Compton fight, the baddies, her getting the baddies chain, them leaving early, right? This is the video that sums it all up, because it's going to give you an example of everything that they're talking about. You're about to see everything that they're talking about, everything that we touched on in this video. So let me go ahead and play this last video for you guys. And then, let me see, hold on. Let me go ahead and get this video. And then I will also show you the video that I'm talking about when we were all wondering, why in the fuck did you leave baddies, girl? And a little clarity would help. You know what I'm saying? She could have at least told us, like, well, baddies, you know, I tried, but baddie said I wasn't baddie enough, or I wasn't in the contract, or they didn't have enough money in their budget. Tell us something, ho. We tired of y'all just leaving us hanging. Okay? We tired. Y'all keep leaving us hanging like flat screen. I know. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. But girl. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all this video, which basically is going to sum it up. Because, bitch, this is the toxic house that they fucking talking about. And I told y'all. I wish I could play that song, but they keep dinging me for it. Okay, hold on. Girl, we would have songs every 5 minutes if I could. Y'all better be glad. Because I'd be a whole DJ up in this bitch. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where the video at. Y'all go ahead and take a look at this video. What? Okay, here it go. All right. Now y'all better pay attention to how she talking to these people up in this house, how she treating everybody, how she walking around like motherfucking Miss Jim Jones up in this bitch, cult leader, motherfucking it up. Look at how these people let her pump ain't up. Everybody look high. Okay, hold on, y'all.
We did it wrong. I wasn't sure. Not answering.
Marsh look all scared and shit.
He pulled out the t-shirts that he knew was like that, and not the ones that like that. Because I didn't. So I'm thinking he did the right thing. So he tried to do. Yeah.
T-shirt right, but not the boots.
He pulled it out of the box himself to show me. So he pulled out the right one to show me. Because I'm doing a lot of shit. So I just was like, all right, we're right here. You know, he never looked in the box.
Please pass me the phone.
I'm looking for one.
You know work on that?
Call Freaking Merch. It's in the that's one.
Get him marker.
It's weird ass nigga. I can't sell that. That product is not good. And if he been selling, so if he's selling it on the website like that, yeah, but what if he's selling it like that? Because every time I get tagged in, I'm like, why that shit look ugly? Oh, I hate half-ass niggas, bro. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? I'm calling your phone, you calling L. Why did you print the shit out like that? Why did you print the shit out like that? This shit look ugly as fuck, bro. And if that's how you've been selling it this whole time, that's how you've been sending the product. No, I be tagged this shit. That shit look ugly sometimes. But now I know what you've been doing.
Oh my God, he is.
What?
He's sending the shit like that.
You're sending the my clothes?
Like I just put it in the box.
Why do it look like that in the box though?
It's screen print, Franco.
It's screen print. You show me the one
The
that you did.
t-shirts are right.
Right.
The t-shirts are right. The t-shirts are DTG, directed garment.
No, bro, you've been doing it. It's a screen print.
We don't have screen print hoodies.
Who said that we wanted the screen print?
It's supposed to be just like this, like DTG, the directed.
It's supposed to be like the t-shirts. What?
Teaching everything when people order from you. It's just because you need a 30-hour turnaround time. It's impossible.
Well, this is impossible to sell. I can't give half-ass product. I wouldn't have told you do it, bro. I would have had somebody else did it the right way. No, you making excuses for not doing your job correctly, bro. And then we made some product that has my name all over.
She just as extra as they come, ain't she? Now she about to throw a fit and throw her phone on the ground.
Bro.
Like this is a pop-up, Franco.
I fucking hate people, bro. Oh my God, bro. What are we gonna do? It was so weird. I don't want to work together, dude. This is crazy, bro. Like, why does it look like that, bro? Why does it look like that? Call him back. Tell him his job. The fuck? Tell him to take this shit back, bro. The fuck? It's supposed to look like this.
I got it in my house.
It's supposed to look like this. Why the fuck it look like this? You can't sell this to the trash. I'm not representing like this. They lying because I was tagged in some shit that looked like this.
What chocolate?
Man, that's not my shirt.
Like we think there's somebody knocking off the product.
Scamming ass nigga.
Right? Somebody knocking off the product. You're knocking off the product.
Knocking off the product. Sending some cheap shit out all the time.
Call her back.
Yes.
They just allowed her to dominate, have a fit, throw a fit, and they just on standby. Now, I didn't expect them to jump in or say, I mean, you know, but it's just the whole aura and vibe, how she sucks all the air out of the room and kind of leaves you no choice. You feel me? Remember, Jay said, I moved out the house before they stopped paying the rent. Remember, Jay said, I was the first to get out. While she was reading the comments, somebody said, you got out that shit. She said, I was the first to leave that toxic shit. And I left before they stopped paying rent. And that's what happened. See, we thought that Chrisean was footing the bill when in actuality, they all were probably pitching in for the rent. And this is what I get from their conversation. Jay clearly said, I left before they stopped paying the rent, meaning that they were piecing up. They fell out, therefore, nobody was piecing up no more. And we thought the whole time that Chrisean was carrying everybody. And she was not. Even Marsh said in another video, she was like, shit. No, Jay said in another video, she was like, fuck that. She was like, no. She was like, Marsh was holding her own, doing her lashes. I was doing my thing. So-and-so was doing his thing. And I feel like they were supposed to be getting paid for being her part of her team, like her stylist, her hair and makeup. She had a cameraman, a videographer, a street, you know, whatever the case may be. Because later on in this video, you're going to hear her telling somebody to handle the camera. Take the camera from him. You handle the camera. I mean, you're supposed to be doing one job. Now, whether she paid them or not, I don't know. But what I can tell you is this: none of these relationships were healthy because Chrisean wasn't healthy, was unhealthy. That's why you guys had unhealthy relationships. You guys were with the female Jim Jones. The fuck? What did you expect? Just look at her. She looks like a cult leader. The fuck?
We knew to do this shit ourselves. I don't even hear you doing this. I'm ready to play some shit.
Yeah, she already.
This is making evident right here.
Yeah.
This shit is disgusting, bro. Why did you think it was a smart idea? No, you did what you want. You didn't give you what you can, because you could have made less product the right way. I didn't rush you to do the wrong shit. You didn't ask permission. You didn't say, Chrisean, you know, if I rush this way, I'm gonna do it this way. I would have found somebody else to do it, since you had to do it this way. You don't want no fucking product like that. That's representing my name, bro. You know the difference from TDG and what? Screen print. You don't want no screen print. That's not what the fuck they're gonna pay for. They're paying for screen print.
They're paying for DCG. She knows what she's saying.
So what is you gonna do to fix it? Nothing.
Screen print, like, and then we're charging the regular price.
We're charging, and we was paying you. We was paying the back end. That like you can't be the back end. You're not a reliable source.
And then we're selling this stuff for the same amount that we're selling that's on the website. So that's like we knocking off our stuff. We're not giving the same product that's on the website. Then
can you check on the t-shirts and the tanks?
The t-shirts.
Nobody want to just sell t-shirts and tanks. Hoodies is everybody comfort, so I'm gonna put niggas in hoodies. You're crazy. You fucked up the whole vision, bro, because you want to learn. You didn't ask not one of us that we wanted screen print. You think we want screen print? We don't want no fucking screen print. You took that point yourself to doing yourself. That shit is disrespectful.
You should have asked me about
So if Cardi had a line, if anybody had a line,
he chose not to say it.
So you would have doubled back and made sure if that's what they wanted.
He asked me.
That is crazy.
Because he didn't want this to happen. He called me and said he didn't want this elaboration that's happening to happen.
Right. Shut up. So this
nigga is fucking.
Excuse me, Marsh. Excuse me, sweetie. Did she just tell you to shut up? Did she just tell you to shut up? Is this what you talking about? You couldn't take no more? Her treating you like this? Something I am pointed out over and over and over again? Yeah. She just told you to shut up, girl.
had it on.
He chose not to say it. It's okay.
You would have doubled back to make sure if that's what they wanted.
He asked me.
That's crazy.
Because he didn't want this to happen. He called me and said he didn't want this elaboration that's happening to happen.
Right, shut up.
So
This
this nigga is fucking.
Take these hoodies back. Tell that nigga, come on. Where the other shit at? He can't print the right shit? Where he at?
All the t-shirts.
Al, come on. Don't tell him. Can you tell him?
You got the phone.
What I do? So what we gonna do? I need them to have my merch. Is this right? No. It don't look like this.
But on the tank,
It don't look like the picture. No, it don't look. What the fuck is going on?
And then I got the baby, so I wasn't going nowhere.
Oh my God, it don't matter. Why we have to check and tell niggas do that job? They should just come correct. Ain't no micromanaging these fucking relationships, nigga. If I put money in your fucking pocket, bitch, do it right. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? This is why we don't let none of this shit slide. He be on these niggas next. He don't let none of this shit slide. Just because I'm not with this nigga, everybody trying to slide me. He done fix that shit.
Oh, man, you moving me? I'm like,
You gotta go home. Listen, Al,
Throw that shit away.
he's wrong.
He's wrong. That's it.
but he said,
No
He's
compromise.
gonna make
Al, no.
I'm telling you what he said. I'm just telling you.
Al, okay, but if
So he said-
Blueface nigga, do you want somebody to do your job?
Yeah.
You
Here.
have to call another nigga?
Hey,
Ask him, do we gotta call
Yo.
another nigga?
so we approved Silkstream. We're saying Silkstream. We know it was last second, but we didn't approve this.
Like, you need to fix it or we going,
So you.
call the manufacturer that you know. This like Franco
So he taking-
Dire Strike.
So he taking these back. All right.
Right. Fuck out of here.
How you planning on fixing this?
You don't mean no wrong, but I need him to take time with me. He's not taking enough time with me. He's a good ass nigga. We cool, but no. I'm not fucking around, bro. Shit is going on outside.
So
Like, shit slide.
she prides herself on the quality and this ain't gonna work and nobody approved it. So she feels like you're pulling the fast one. And that's disrespectful.
It was a fast one. I ain't going to. They ain't had that. You should be scared to bring that shit to my house. That shit ugly.
I understand.
That shit is ugly.
But she would never,
That shit is ugly.
you know, she got a brand. Chrisean got a brand and she don't want to go.
And I be tagging shit like that's not my. They ain't try to say it's not my.
When can we get any right product today?
He gonna have to fix it or he gonna get fired. What do you mean? The fuck?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, so bring us the 20 hoodies and he's not gonna charge us for those. All right.
37.
Whoever checked the hoodies, thank God. You was gonna pull up with the wrong merch. I was gonna be crying.
Listen, the play here is a much longer play than this. We got I would say, but she would have never.
We gotta get mics, bro. I have a mic.
She was
No, like,
walking around.
It ain't about
11 years. Oh, yeah, we're gonna invest in that. We got the mic to connect to the camera. Nah, the one, so she's like, mic'd up.
Can you hold, bro, Jakar, get the fucking
that's what I'm
camera. His
saying.
ass wanna
Get you
eat
some
on the
food.
phone. One job. You gotta record, nigga.
I was
You not ready to work, get off. No, the car, bro. Keep the camera.
I
But then
I
you
gave
can
him
take
some
the camera
food.
and leave then, bro. Real shit. Nobody not listening.
So do me a favor.
First of all, look, that would have been a cue for me. Because, girl, I would have been looking at you like you was crazy. You might have got 3 strikes, okay? I might have looked at you crazy a couple times, but we wouldn't have been able to have no kind of relationship. Because that right there, girl, that would have caused a misunderstanding every time I saw your ass, okay? You wouldn't want to walk in front of me down the dark alley talking to me like that. It would have been a no motherfucking go. Yelling at that man like he your child. Talking these people crazy. And they just bending and bowing and what? Are y'all cool? Are y'all cool? Jay honestly told us a long time ago what kind of friend Chrisean was. And it's the kind of like a take it or leave it type situation. Either you accept her and her BS and her fuckery that she brings because she stirs up drama, she stirs up controversy. She's the type of person that throws rocks and then hides her hands. I take that back. She's the type of person that just throws rocks. Fuck it. She don't even hide her hand. She don't even hide her hand. She don't even have enough sense to hide her hand. And when you go along with that BS and co-sign that ish, you look like you throwing rocks too. I mean, you know, bottom line, y'all, you can't really be friends with someone who doesn't care about you, who doesn't care about your well-being, and only gives a fuck about themselves. You can't really be friends with someone who looks at others, looks down on others, pushes their nose up on others, and looks to others as ways of using people. Because that's what she was doing. She was using you guys. She don't even like y'all. You hear how she disrespect you and talk to y'all like y'all was shit. Like the disrespect level and the sense of superiority and the delusion that she's bigger than the program and none of y'all popped her motherfucking bubble is flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. 6, 7 y'all and y'all never clashed with that hoe? Because guess what? We could have had 59 clashes, but I would have made sure that one of them was live on camera. Y'all knew y'all was being filmed. Like, are y'all for real? Y'all co-sign this BS? And then wonder why y'all got horror stories to tell us with incomplete information and all kind of missing teeth. Like, girl. The fuck? Somebody said Junior sounded like he was gasping for air. And you can hear him in the background the whole time crying, hollering, being ignored. Like, her energy is bad. Her energy is absolutely sucks. I mean, the level is in the gutter. Okay, girl, you gutter lane. What level are you on? Gutter. Where should we meet you, Chrisean? Gutter. What is your mentality, Beach? Gutter. This is gutter slut mentality. And I don't mean that in any other way, but low down. A low down dirty shame. And you expected to raise and lift and uplift people and motivate people with this BS? Girl, you can't win for losing fucking with her. I don't know where y'all won at. I don't know where y'all won at. Somebody said she talentless. Okay? Somebody said she is talentless. Chrisean'S brand is crash out. That's all she got. That's all she got. It says, but you speak badly about other people that have absolutely no motherly skills or drive to go through with one big thing to make money. The church can pray Junior problems away, can't pray Junior's problems away, nor can they heal them. Her energy speaks devil. And that is not good for Junior to be around. Just like Jay said, she saw it herself. You can't pray away this shit. But yet you, Jay, was in there co-signing this book. Let's get to that part. Let's get to the part where Jay is co-signing this BS. Okay?
I'm gonna text you from my 310 number. Bring us 20 silk screens.
This shit just rained down on my fucking lip gloss. Look at the
ETG, I'll follow you.
Oh, no, the car, bro. Keep the camera.
I gave him some food.
Leave then, bro. No shit. Nobody not listening.
So do me a favor. I'm gonna text you from my 310 number. Bring us 20 silk screens.
This shit just rained down on my fucking.
Girl, you look high. Why this ain't in any of your confessions? You look high. Now she could just be sitting there, y'all. I'm really just putting a 10 on a 2, but I just want y'all to peep out the scene and whatever's going on around me. Okay? The smoke kind of cloudy. Smoked out feeling rowdy. Somebody lying. Somebody leaving something out. Okay? Who was high in this video? How about you let us know that? Who was high?
Look at the
ETG, I'll follow you.
ETG screening, bro.
Here, and he sent it so.
And get rid of all the ones today. There's some other shit I want to talk about, man. I can't even tell you. It's some
Get a book.
You done?
Get a paper and a thing from paper.
If you give him the camera, I'm saying audio. Then I listen to him. Now I should be confused. Okay, so you just gotta kick back to me. It's like the first time I shoot you out. I don't want to do it today.
You told me to eat.
Alright, that's cool. But you see what's happening. That's what I'm saying. You're not in sync.
I am.
You're not in sync. Unfortunately.
But if you want me to give you the commit, she gotta tell me. I'm gonna do it, bro. Ask her. What I came here to do. Just ask her. If she tells me.
Now you done took that man camera and took over his job, talking about if you want him to have it, you gonna have to ask her. Fuck her and the horse she rode in on. But unless she was paying all the bills, washing all y'all's drawers, supplying y'all with every meal, motherfucking breaking bread, hope. And even then, you're not finna be taught. There's a way that we can do this where you ain't talking to me like that, okay? Somebody in the chat said she lost her damn mind. She done lost her damn mind. And y'all all right with this? Y'all cool with this? I bet you it ain't one motherfucking Gemini up in that mix. And this ain't no shade to nobody else, because all I know best is motherfucking Gemini beach. It may be strike 1, strike 2, but bitch, you already on strike 7. And ain't nobody said nothing in the span of, we've been watching this video for 15 damn minutes. Cult-like behavior. Are y'all cool? Are y'all on dope? Which I get it. She was supplying the dope. Because that'll make a motherfucker kind of do some strange things for change. So was she supplying the dope? Because ain't none of y'all talk about y'all was doing D-Rug. And weed ain't gonna make you act like this. Okay? Somebody just get rolling up a blunt or two, no. So I don't know. Y'all gonna have to explain this, okay? So until then, we gonna think y'all a bunch of busters. Y'all is motherfucking wanksters. Ain't no gangsters. Okay? Yeah, until y'all come clear it up, y'all motherfucking wanksters. All right? You punks. That's it. And I mean that in the streetwise. I don't mean that any other way, but from the streets. Punk ass niggas. To get punked by Chrisean. Couldn't be me. Look, Reese's Cup 44 said couldn't be me. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, LeBron James? What the hell, Barry? The love of money is the root of all evil and stupidity. The root of all evil and stupidity. Okay? Because what? What? You done took the camera from the nigga and talking about you want your camera back, you going to ask her. Girl, fuck that eat. Fuck her. You mean to tell me a mofo can't eat? Look, just look. Let's get Junior to safety before she take all her fans and her supporters to Ghana, Guyana, wherever the hell Jim Jones took them people. And before they drink the Kool-Aid, please save Junior now. That's all I gotta say. Separate, get him to safety, okay? Before she run off to another motherfucking country and take these mofos with her, and they all drink the Kool-Aid. The fuck? What? Hashtag save Junior.
Yes, then I'll do it.
You just take everything back to Vegas. I'll find somebody else, and we can go buy a better camera. I got the money to buy a better camera anyway for these niggas. I don't know. Oh. What? Keep going. I know, I can't find the fucking Blu-ray. I can't get it. What you looking for? Speaking a different language.
Please leave your message for.
Maybe just want to change this looking like that. I don't be calling you.
Know that there is nothing that is happening in your life that is designed to take you out. That thing
Got
is
you, gang.
designed to birth the best version of you. My girl, my sister, you are the woman for the job. When the enemy tried to make me feel nervous, I told the enemy, you can't have my mind today because I'm the woman for the job.
Now I want you guys to peep out this. We're gonna watch the rest of this video. A little bit more of this video, but I want you guys to peep out that she strategically turned on this sermon. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Sarah Jake Roberts. I'm not too sure. Sounds like it to me. But the fact of the matter is that she turned on this sermon, which is talking about a mother and her son. And she is going to narrate this whole sermon so that it suits and fits her and her son. Okay, I want you guys to peep this. It's real subtle, But if you look and you listen, this is where the motherfucking shit comes in. I'm telling you. It's like a code. And everybody is forced to listen to this because I bet you somebody up in there want to hear some Glorilla. I bet you if it was their choice, they would be listening to 21 Savage right now. Girl, can you put on some Gunna? Can you put on some Gunna? I want to hear Lil Wayne. Can we hear some Nicki Minaj? But you forcing every person up in there to listen to a personal sermon that you finna hoe and hum and amen to. Y'all peep it. It's real subtle, but peep it. Go ahead and listen. She thinks she's slick. Okay? She couldn't pull that over on none of us over here. Okay? You know what? You can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. All right?
I'm gonna do flat-footed what God has called me to do because I'm the woman. I'm the woman for the job. Part of the reason why this is
Franco Merch, want to answer?
all of my father's.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got someone, I paid someone to go to work to remake some of them for you, and then I'll just Uber it to you.
Okay. All right, bet. Thank you so much.
And then I won't charge you for whatever is in there. I'll just take those back. Or you could do a giveaway too if you want.
No, I'm throwing the bitches away, bro. That's an L for everybody.
All right, but I'm fixing it. I got you.
Thank you.
All right, for sure.
Hope you got that phone call, no?
Of course. Some of us here are professionals.
Children, I was the least likely to be in ministry. And but part of my mission in life, make it to the other side. There's gonna come a point in time where you are opposing me, not because of what I went through, but because of what is still yet to come
You're a
out
good
of
mother.
me. And I asked myself, I said,
Yeah,
God,
but you gotta get me.
why you think that the enmity couldn't be between the serpent and the man? Why did it have to be the woman, this notion that we are the weaker vessels? Then why not put the stronger vessel up for the fight? But when I study my word and I look at the character of God, and I believe wholeheartedly that he makes no mistakes, it means that when he put in between the woman and the serpent, the woman and the enemy, that it wasn't just a fair fight, that it was a fixed fight. That he didn't put us into this position because he thought that a loss was even possible. That he put us in the position because he knew the win would be guaranteed. That means that not only is it fair, which means that if you roll up your sleeves and you be who God has called you to be, and you start trusting what he says about who you are and what you can do in the earth, that the fight is going to turn in your favor. I am the woman for the job. I know what the doctor said about the cancer, but I hear God saying you're the woman for the job. That I put you in a fight that was already fixed. That I put you in a fight that you were bound to win. I know the child is acting crazy. I know they're cutting up on the job, but you are the woman for the job. If you don't hear anything else I say in this place,
I like that, but I already said that we are the woman for the job, bro.
They're not giving the enemy title. I saw what he did. That's why people do instead of
you are the woman for the job.
I'm ready to hear, nigga.
You know, he's trying to play with me. He's trying to play with me, right? At the end of the day,
I'm the woman for the job. Somebody's got to start prophesying over that situation that's trying to tell you you're not going to make it. Honey, I'm the woman for the job. I'm going to raise that child anyway. I'm going to start that business anyway. I don't care what the bank said. I don't.
No, he's just gonna fix it. We just gonna pay him. How are we gonna pay him? Because he did provide the product. I don't work like that.
So you want to keep it?
Yeah, it's not no favor. I'm saying I'm gonna pay him. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing for free. I don't want nothing for free.
No, he said he's gonna give. You can give it back to him.
Okay, I'm gonna give him back, and I'm gonna give him what I owe him.
You hear her, Franco?
That's how I do business. He just got correct where he fucked up at. That's it. But he fixed it, nigga. Niggas don't have to do me a favor.
Appreciate it. You let me know.
Bye, L. I'm gonna get away from me.
Did you just hear how she talked to that grown ass man? She said, get away from me. You can leave now. Get away from me. Girl. You remember I told you about that person, that type of person, that narcissistic personality that is all drinks on me, that nobody worry about it. Hey, you know, I got it. Hey, all drinks on me. Don't worry about it. Put it on my tab. This is what she does. This is the type of aura she puts out there. I don't want nothing for free. Don't worry about it. I'm going to pay my way. That's how I do. I'm still going to pay him. That's why you're broke today. You're buying people cars. You get a car. You get a car. All drinks on me. Just to feed your narcissistic need. To feel needed. Now we know what Chastity was talking about when she said you got mad because I didn't need you. You got mad when I said you ain't got to spend all that money on that hotel room. I could thug it out. Right? This is what she means by that. Y'all, it's all coming together. But the way that she talking to these people is like, girl, you look like no. Okay? You look like no all day long.
Him because he did provide the product. I don't work like that.
So you want to keep it?
Yeah, it's not no favor. I'm saying I'm gonna pay him.
He said he want.
Yeah, I'm not getting nothing for free. I don't want nothing for free.
No, he said he's gonna give. You can give it back to him.
Okay, I'm gonna give him back and I'm gonna give him what I owe him.
You hear her, Franco?
That's how I do business. He just got correct where he fucked up at. That's it. But he fixed it, nigga. Niggas don't have to do me a favor.
Appreciate it. You let me know.
Bye, L. I'm gonna get away from me. She never even get the furniture.
From me to beg, my God shall provide all of my needs. I'm the woman for the job, baby. I'm the only one who can do what I do the way that I do it. You're the woman for the job. You're the woman for the job. I want to rebuke depression, trying to make you believe that you're not the woman for the job. I want to rebuke suicide, trying to make you believe that we would be better without you. I bind you, Satan. You have no power here. And when you attacked my sister, you attacked me. I'm the woman for the job. I know how to warfare for the woman that I don't have what it takes to make it to the other side. And for a moment, I want to glean some wisdom from Mary that I hope can help you in the position that God has placed you in. Because if we remember, God doesn't make mistakes. And if he called you into that position, no matter how overwhelming the position is, it's because he believes that you are the woman for the job. And so our task then becomes to ask God, what is it that you know about me that would have you place me in this position? Because if you place me in this position, then you know something about me that I don't know yet.
Poor Junior. Junior is clearly in pain. Remember, I brought this video up before to kind of drive home the fact when the person who, the insider who leaked the information, that the first time they saw Chrisean allegedly hit Junior was when he was around 3 months. Okay, this is in and around the time when he was 1 to 3 months. Now we know within the first month or month and a half was when he had the hernia. He has 2 hernias. allegedly, according to the insider. All right. Now, this is in and around the time that also Blueface leaked the hernia photo that he released on Twitter. So we know that either this is before or after Junior had his hernia surgery. And in the way that she's handling this child, let alone the facial expressions and the blood-curdling cry that anybody and their mama can tell is not normal and is coming from a painful place. And there are 6 to 7 people standing and loitering and sitting and lolling around, and not one of them says anything or does anything. Useless. What the I need y'all for? The cult-like silence is deafening. Are y'all cool? Y'all think this is normal? Now, Chrisean Jr. cries for damn near 4 minutes, where we can't make it through that. I cannot do it. All right? Let me show you where you guys can go see this video if you want to see it in its entirety. And I have played it before at least 2 to 3 times, probably. I can't play it no more. We're not about to sit through this child for 4 minutes, because that's about how long it's going to be in pain, okay? Because I'm going to skip that part. But I wanted you to see Jay in the background, Tessa in the background. Is this the toxic you were talking about you got away from? Is this why you were so glad to be the first one to lead this bullshit? That was your conscience eating away at you. All right? That was finally you waking up and smelling the motherfucking toxic ass narcissistic coffee. The Kool-Aid that y'all was drinking. All right? The fuck, whatever y'all do, don't go out the country with this hoe, because you might not come back. But you see how she was feeding the child, ain't even looking. She getting her lashes done. Y'all think she looking at the child? Poor, poor baby. Poor, poor Junior. And not one savior. Well, you got the savior you need, Junior, Jesus Christ, but not one person can step up to the plate and take over. Either 1 or 3 reasons. I could tell you that. Or maybe they were just scared of her. All right? Go along and get along, gang. You scared of her ass. You agree with what's going on, or you don't see nothing wrong with it. Which one is it? Either way, you fucking failed. We didn't even give you an A for effort. F. All the way down, okay? Unsatisfactory, bitch. Ain't nothing but U's and F's on your motherfucking report card, ho. The fuck? Let's get back to this video, but I'm definitely going to skip it. I'm going to let you guys know. I think it's Zeobird. Zeobird. If you guys want to watch this video in its entirety, all right?
That down in your spirit. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. That it started off small so that you could grow with it. Because
You dweeb. You sawed-off bastard. Don't you know your child is in pain? Why is you bouncing your child like that when you know that he has a hernia the size of a fucking cantaloupe? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Before, during, after the surgery, I don't give a fuck. Any way you slice it, it's going to come up the same way. And look at this dumb Dora. Gonna finally come out and speak out. Bitch, why don't you say something about this? How you sat up there and knew. Did your child cry like that, ho? Why your motherly instincts didn't kick in? And yet they acted like nothing was wrong. Imagine that. And now, months later, years later, I had to get away. I had to get out this toxic relationship. I had to, well, no shit, Sherlock. This is what we've been saying the whole motherfucking time, ho. But we are the bad guys. We're the ones who are crazy. We the ones need to mind our own business and not see what we see and unsee what we need to see. Like, are y'all cool?
When you grow with it grows you up. When you grow with it grows you up. And so Mary teaches us the power of going anyway. She questions her ability initially, but ultimately, she chooses to trust God's plan for her life. Mary chose to just go anyway. Sometimes you have to just go anyway. God gives you what you need as you go.
You hear me?
And sometimes we want all
Where
of
Jay
it.
at?
God, I want to know how you're going to do it. I'm not saying I
Come
won't
listen
go.
to
I'm
this
just saying,
shit.
can you tell me exactly how it's going to happen? And God says, I do it in my marriage. I don't know how you're going to do it in my family, but I am going to go anyway. And when I go, piercing through my...
Random shit.
Girl, that's all I got. I can't do it. I honestly can't do it. I can't do it. Absolutely no bonding. She's just trying to keep him quiet. She's diabolical. I know she's sick. What? Sure does look mad. This is what they're talking about, y'all. We just heard the same people. This is what they're referring to. I got out while I could. She got on my nerves. I couldn't stand her. I got out from up under this demonic hold I was up under. I was sinning. I was doing things that we weren't doing when we first got together. And then all of a sudden, we just all started living in sin. And it went downhill from there. We heard the people. Now they want to wait till Mad Day. But because we pointed out before Mad Day, we're wrong. We're the crazy ones. We need to mind our own business. Are y'all serious? So let me go over to the chat because I'm done. That's it. And this little confession that Marsh act like she, girl, try again. Try again. Because you still left the elephant in the room, bitch. You gave us peanuts and popcorn and Cracker Jacks, ho. But you didn't address the elephant in the room. We done seen the clowns. We done seen the acrobat show. We done see the bearded lady. The fuck? We done seen the Siamese twins, ho. but you didn't address the elephant in the room. Somebody said, look at his foot. Oh my God. Why is she so mad looking at him? He cramping her style. And all she wanted to do was bring an audience. Where's Jay at? Jay, cult member number 44454. Come listen to this message. And how it resonates with me and my son. We are royalty, bitch. Get your ass over here and listen. Like, what? Her house was a truck stop. Somebody said her house was a truck stop. Marsh let Rock treat her son like ish over microwavable French toast. What? Toast sticks and cereal? Girl, I would love to see that. Because this is the only time I've seen her really interact besides the pool. I think when her niece was drowning or in trouble or something like that. And then Chastity telling us about Luella and how Luella's afraid. And, you know, when she went to jail, Luella was with her. But I didn't know about no other. I ain't seen nothing. I didn't even know that. Look at her face expressions. Exactly. She's standing him on those poor little feet and just bounce. Just stupid. Girl, that's just stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing, making him being in more pain because she's angry. And I think that's the narrative that's been painted about her. She throw rocks and don't hide her hands. She'll be the mama or the person that's secretly going over trying to see if the child's all right, but then pinching him on the side where nobody can see. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to be mean, she's torturing him like she's always doing. And then Marsh got the nerve to say, little Junior. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. She is God to them. It was her fame. Is that what it was? Girl, I don't know. I mean, I just think I wouldn't be able to take it. I've never been around well, I have, but not in this capacity where we just chilling and kicking it and they just know me. I don't have to lie to kick it. I ain't never really been around nobody like that. I've dated somebody's security. I've been in vicinity or in the same room, you know, or maybe trying to do network or do something like that, but never have I been into a intimate or a close relationship with someone who's famous or touching money like that. I just haven't. Being at a party where Snoop Dogg is or going to Snoop Dogg's house, well, I did, but he didn't know I was there. You feel me? So I don't know, y'all. You say she probably high and acts up when she is on them street pharmaceuticals. Something, y'all. First time I heard him cry, I jumped like it startled the fuck out of me. That's what I'm saying. His cry is startling. It's alarming. It screams pain. You feel me? Yeah, y'all. Let me see. You said China said Chrisean acts like she's God to her family and her own mother. When she's done talking, Chrisean just hangs up, doesn't even say bye, LOL. That's weird. Yeah. We know that this is how she walk around treating everybody, y'all. No, she's looking at Junior like she doesn't like him. Yeah. I don't even believe that boxing match is going to happen. And if it does, people are saying it's rigged because, I mean, this person has never boxed. So she better be on her shit. This is going to be her debut boxing. and Chrisean'S debut boxing, which I think is kind of fair in that essence, because it's not like she's won boxing matches. All right. If Chrisean doesn't catch up and get into shape, in ultimate shape, and be ready, either it's going to, people are saying it's either going to be rigged or she gonna get her ass whooped. So, homegirl gonna go down in the third round on GP, or Chrisean gonna get her ass whooped. Either or. Some people are saying she gonna bow out anyway because she's gonna lose interest. Come on now, it's 3 months from now. We ain't never heard her stick to something like that but dick. All right? In the dickathon, she would have won. Ain't no dick involved in this, okay? So girl, throw your hands up if you want to be down. Throw your hands up if you want. Look, throw your hands up if you want to be down, bitch, because I don't know. All right? Bitch, the truth ain't in there and the raps ain't real. I don't know how much y'all can bank on that, but that's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all know, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Now, I really don't know why Marsh didn't hang in with the baddies, and we probably will never know. Shit, maybe they don't want your ass, girl. We don't know. But there's no doubt in my mind that this is not the full story on what you saw and did while with Junior. And that's the sad part. You know some things about Junior and the way Chrisean treated him, but you still choose to play dumb and act like you're unfiltered and real and giving us the tea. If you can't give us all the tea, bitch, we don't want it. Okay? We don't want it. Because you know a lot of what went down with Junior damn near since day one. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Okay? Stop playing with us. That's all we ask, is stop playing with us. You feel me? Like what? Anyways, y'all, that's all I got. I will definitely be back with another video. But y'all gotta tell me, am I crazy? Or did I just pretty much break it down and read her like a motherfucking book? Read her like a book. Your own sister said you was a red rummer, a manipulator, and a low down dirty shaman. That's coming from your sister. Your own sister, girl. This is what TESEHKI said about Chrisean. Let me see if I can even pull that video up, because I'm not even sure that I have that video. Let me see, y'all. Let me see, y'all, if I have it. Your sister called you out, girl. Let me bring this up. Let me see. She said you a horrible mother. She said you were. Girl.
Summer's that bitch. She ain't got no fucking money. She got no fucking money. What am I suing her for? I could really post this shit. Like, bitches got summons. What motherfuckers like they didn't get summons? They had to get summons through the email because bitches ain't even got an address. Let's talk about it. You bum, crusty, murderer, lying bitches. Period. I'm a mother. Go ask my children. Go ask my children. They could actually tell you. I'm a mother. If you ain't a good mother, don't talk to me. If you ain't a bomb-ass mom like myself, don't talk to me. If your child can't come sit up on the bed and say, "Mom, I want this, this, and that, I want this, and that, here go my grades."
Hold on, y'all. Let me know when you guys can hear me. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. Let me bring this up. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and listen to this before I let y'all go. Hold on.
Bitches is liars, murderers, scammers, all of that. I'm not arguing with no fucking murderer. You going to jail, bitch. I'm not giving no commissary. I ain't answering the phone. None of that. None of that. I'm kid. Kid. Do your child even have their own room, or you still sleeping in the room with your baby? Let's talk about it. Bitches come on baddies can't even fight. You was an unstable creature. Fuck you come on baddies for. This ain't no fucking fashion show, ho. How you thought? This ain't no cry family show, ho. Bitch, put your fucking guards up, ho. Or shut the fuck up and sit down. Little crummy little butt, all that dookie in y'all fucking underwear. All that dookie in your underwear. Little crummy butt.
Yo, that's crazy. TESEHKI was going in on Chrisean, bro. Like, she was going in, bro. Like, I don't even.
Going in ain't the word. That's all I got. Okay? Stop playing with us. You'll never really be on top or your righteous place until you do right by Junior. How dare you bait us with the foursome video? And at the end of the fizzle, at the end, it was a fizzle, Beach. You didn't drop no bombs. You didn't drop no tea, which means we're drinking piss. No wonder. Mum's the word. You're moving like a creep. I mean, who does that with a clear conscience? Someone who thinks that that ish is cool? So, girl, Marsh, excuse me, ma'am. When you're ready to come with the real and spill the real tea, we wait for part 2, okay? And an invite, all right? That's all I got. I will be back on the next video, y'all, okay? Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Thank you guys for riding with me, y'all. Thank you for hyping me up in the chat, all right? Shout out to my mods. Let me give a little roll call because, you know, I like to thank the people and acknowledge any and everybody that either gave me a comment, subscribed, push that like button. Okay, it all works for the greater good of mankind. And what do I mean by that? Well, you guys are helping me grow my platform, and I couldn't ask for anything more. Okay, so however you want to give and contribute or represent, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. All right. Now, I want you guys to make sure you follow me on Instagram at blow_nay. Follow me on TikTok. I will be on TikTok. I'm going back on TikTok in almost maybe a week. I'm going to set up a date where I'm going back on TikTok, as well as my Instagram. And you guys make sure you support my edited videos, because I'm going to be throwing some of my edited videos in there. You know what I'm saying? Little something for y'all. I like doing edited videos too as well, but there's nothing like live. There's nothing like being able to engage with you guys in real time. I'm sorry. That's just how I roll. But yeah. Yeah, guys. Let me go ahead and make sure I have everything. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America. Oh, what you talking about? You missed the video. I'm sorry, y'all. You missed the video where they was in the foursome. Hold on. Hold on, y'all, so I can show it, because I forgot you asked for it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. And I didn't even do my roll call. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me bring this up, and then I'll do roll call. And yeah, Tara had asked for it already before. Let me show you guys.
March, there we go, March.
She said, oh, I'm ready to ride. If you say you love me, God, show me.
March, there we go, March.
She said, oh, I'm ready to ride.
All right, one more time. This is the video. She ended up saying that this was a video that we never seen, that was never released. But she's not a lesbian. She don't go looking for the cootie cat, but she has lesbian interactions. Girl, that means to let me know that y'all was finagling with each other. Okay. That's what I get from that. I can't say for sure. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't. All right. We've all been there, or at least some of us have. Yeah. So no big deal. Nobody's like freaking out. No one's losing any sleep. No one's shocked and awed. Okay. regular degular shit, okay? And if you're hood smart and book smart, you know. If you know, you know, okay? Unless you're just street smart, you know, okay? If you know, you know, all right? I wanted to make sure I showed you guys, sorry about that. But Tara did. She came in late. So thank you so much for even showing up, y'all. Okay. So shout out to Tara. Let me do a quick roll call. Nikki, hello there. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Let me see. Celeste Aries Dorsey. Thank you for coming in. Melissa 215 in the building. Mojo Shy. A lot of my day ones in here. Bella Black. Thank you so much for being a member. Thank you, Mojo Shy, for being a member. Nikki, hello there. Pretty Kitty in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Great live, Blonay, as always. You are so welcome. I couldn't do it without y'all. So thank you guys for making me, for making this live what it was. Let's see who else. Go away, Chrisean, and leave Junior at the hospital, please. Before y'all take that leap, just leave Junior, okay? We don't give a fuck. Star Child Rising, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tapping in, y'all. Let's see who else is in the building. LaTanya Chandler, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let me see if I missed anybody. Chris Johnson, welcome, welcome. 59 AZ. Bella Black in the building. Something about that green membership just lights my butt, just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. But you know what? As long as you like, comment, subscribe, you are making it happen, okay? You are making it happen, period. Because I'd hate to be sitting up here talking to myself. I would hate to be sitting up here talking to myself. Melissa 215. I just want to make sure I got everybody. If I didn't get you and somebody else gave me a $5 super chat last time, I don't know who it is. If it was you, please let me know. If I do not thank you, that means I was into it. Maybe I was on another screen and I didn't see when it popped up or it slipped my mind. I did not thank you, but never know that I do it on purpose, okay? If I don't thank you or acknowledge you, that means I didn't see it. All right. And I do apologize for that. Because sometimes that's why I have mods. Because I can't see everything. And I'm trying to, put everything together and hold it all together. I know I don't be doing a good job sometimes, y'all. But y'all be rocking with us, sister. Thank you for letting the sister roll. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, America.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
I don't know, but we are the bad guys. All right? We don't mind being the bad guys. Shout out to Melanin Mommy 510. Now, it might have been Stasha. If it was Stasha, thank you, girl. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you, Boo Dog. Thank y'all for the love. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.
You need people like me. We're not gonna. You need people like me. You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. It's a
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.